Stellaris Galactic. We are going to be starting this game at war with a familiar empire. If you guys have seen some of my past content, the Battle Cats are back and we are at war. And so we're going to check this out here in just a second. Tune in and get ready for some more Galactic Paragons. All right, and so yo guys, let's go ahead and get this thing started here. We're gonna look at our game here and let's see where we are in the galaxy. This is where we left off at yesterday when we took our first look. We started some expansion. We were up here first in this Deneb system, managed to move around a little bit, claimed a few systems, and then we ended up cutting off the Whisker Warriors, aka the Battle Cats. And so now they're back with a fury. I'm kind of worried here because I don't know how long or if we'll even be able to, let's see, hold up. Let's look at our fleets here. So I don't know, we might be able to hold this off here if we can defend in one of our systems that has a base inside of it. And so what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to grab my fleets and we're gonna try to meet them just kind of like behind the base here. And so I'm just gonna plant my fleets right behind this base. I'm pretty sure these guys are getting ready. Yep, they're getting ready to jump into that system as well. We are going to try and defend our base here. And while we're at it, I'm going to go ahead and add some defensive weapons to this. And so let's add maybe, you know what, we can add 2 gun batteries to it. And I want to see if there's any buildings here. We have a communication jammer, which that could be nice. Or we could go for maybe another defensive platform. But right now, I don't know if I have enough alloys for this. And so we'll see if we can maybe just swing around a few resources here. And I think we're like right where we need to be for more alloys here. I think we just need a little bit more if we want to add one of those defensive platforms here. And so let me just try and buy, I think that's the most I could, or at least I'd probably feel comfortable buying right now. We'll go ahead and see. Yep, we got about 1 more month to wait until we are able to acquire enough alloys to at least try to build 1 defensive platform here while our fleets are in way. They're 1 system away right now. But before we start any of this stuff here, we're going to do a quick look at our empire that we're playing with, just in case if you're starting at this stream here. And so for starters, we have our leader, which in this run, we've already felt the impact of how important leaders can be in your game. Here, Mr. Grand Marshal Theodore Zuma. He is our leader of the Commonwealth of Yang. His profession is Grand Marshal. He is a level 4 skilled leader. And right now he has negative 2% pop amenity usage modifiers and a plus 10 edict fund modifier. And so, yeah, he has lots of traits that you can see here. And there's even more details below that. But yeah, this is our leader here. And for our governing ethics, we're going with xenophobe, fanatic militarist. For my civics, we went with nationalistic zeal and distinguished admiralty. And so these 2 are what came with the Commonwealth of Man origin. We just kind of tweaked some things around here a little bit. One thing in particular is the under 1 rule. This is our origin, and this is a new origin from Galactic Paragons. And it says that amidst violence and hardship, this civilization was unified by a single leader. Consolidating power through the repression of weaker factions, they have now become a fierce advocate for science and technological advancement. In the aftermath, an uneasy peace was descended, but peace rarely lasts. And so, yeah, this is our origin here. We're starting with a legendary leader who is Mr. Theodore Zuma, that is up above in the top left corner. We also have access to unique ruler traits based on our empire's ethic. And then there's some more features down below here if you guys want to check those out. And so, yeah, that's our government. Next up, we got that's our empire. Here is our government, our council, and these are the members that we have. Our leader, an admiral, who is our minister of defense, and our scientist here, Aline, who is the head of research. And so right now we're trying to launch the agenda strong on our own. And this is going to increase pop growth while we're initializing it. It's going to increase pop growth speed, trade value is going to be decreased, and xenophobe ethics attraction is going to be increased. And so once this is launched, man, this is going to have a pretty nice impact on my empire, a pretty big impact at least. But yeah, until then though, we'll go ahead and check out our edicts. And right now, you know what, fortifying the border, I'm not using any of my unity right now, and so we'll go ahead and just use this since we pretty much have it here. For our diplomatic stance, I'm going to keep it to expansionist unless there's something that could maybe... Oh, here we go. So belligerent. It says this empire will attempt to bully weaker empires into submission. This increases naval capacity and decreases war exhaustion. Maybe we'll come back to that a little bit later on. Right now, I still think we have a few systems to try to expand to. And speaking of expanding, let's go to our society management here. And expansion is the first tradition we started on, and then we jumped over to supremacy once we were in this war with these battle cats. Now, the thing I'm worried about with the battle cats is now I'm at war with 3 other empires. I don't even know if I know who I'm at war with, because I don't know if we've made contact with the... Oh, so yeah, it does show the other 2 empires, but yeah, this is a federated cat empire, and like I said, we might have just got a rough start here with them spawning so close to us. And so, yeah, like I said, we got our fleets moving in way here. I'm going to pull my armies out and pull them back to my home system. That way we don't lose them right now. And we're going to see how this all goes. And so, yes, there is the Whisker Warriors Empire. Their fleets are getting ready to attack our base. Hopefully we will have enough time here
Spaceport reports enemy contact.
to get to this system and defend it. And as I'm seeing here, oh, our fleets just entered orbit. Here we go. They still got some hull to go, but we are now coming in hot. And we're going to see what happens here. Yeah, it looks like I'm losing pretty much all my fleets. And so the Whisker Warriors,
Anomaly found.
they are giving us the business, starting this game off with a loss in battle. Now, I don't know if they're just trying to humiliate us in this war. I believe they do have a few claims. We're gonna leave that situation be for now. Let's check out some of the details here and what they want. And so, oh, they're trying to subjugate us. Wow. So this game won't be over, but the war, this might mean we will have an overlord. And so, yeah, this war right now is over. That battle's over. And our leader, Bao Zhao, has died. And so now I have an open council position here, which is kind of interesting. And so this is the first leader we've had die in this game. And this is what happens when your leaders die. We're going to have to recruit a new one. And so I'm going to select for our Minister of Defense. I want to see what it says about this. Minister of Defense, Empire effects per skill level. So per skill level, ship upkeep will be decreased. Same with army upkeep and starbase upkeep by 2% each. This is available for generals and admirals. And so right now I'm looking at some recruitable leaders. We got 2 here, but man, you know what? The adaptable trait is really good now because I'm seeing that it increases leader experience gain. And so maybe we could go with Julia here, or maybe if we can find an admiral. Nice, cool stuff. Cool skeleton. I actually like that series a little bit myself. But yeah, right now we're looking at some leader traits here. And okay, so yeah, this general here. Yo, Gravy D Train, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. I'm looking at these traits here, and I'm seeing that the leader experience gain is kind of nice. I think I might go with this top one here. So Julia Weber, 45 years old, has the adaptable trait, which we looked at just a moment ago, increases leader XP gain. And then the homesteader, giving us 4 extra food, which right now we could use some food. And the emotional support pet, And so this leader has a extra 10 years added to their lifespan, and their leader maximum negative traits are decreased by 1. And so I see you, your cut still fresh, lines holding up. Right on, right on. This one, I kind of butchered it. I cut it a little too short. And then I was just like, you know what? Just cut it all off. And so I'm starting from scratch. But yeah. This one, I made a mistake. Just cutting it a tad bit too short. But yo, Julia Weber here. We are going to go ahead and select them and recruit them to our empire. It's going to cost me some unity and unity per month. But there it is. And so our new Minister of Defense here happens to the best of us, I know. Shaw, what's going on? And so yeah, she has some okay traits here. I'm wondering if they're going to show them, or I thought they might have shown them here. You always buzz off all your hair? Nice. Yeah, if I mess up, I'm just like, yeah, no, I'd rather just go out and just cut it all short. And so, guys, we got a situation here going down. I might be losing this war right off the back and becoming subjugated. I have an idle leader. Oh, okay. Let's see. What can I do for you? Okay, yeah, this is my general I just recruited. And so, for now, I think we'll just keep them idle. Oh, I got all these alloys now. Let's try to squeeze in a few defensive platforms here and see if we can get those made in time. And then after that, I'm just going to try and save up. Yeah, we'll see if that defensive platform can just hold it off. I doubt it. We're only at 700 power. What are these guys doing? All right, so yeah, they're getting ready to move to my home system. Jeez Louise. All right, cool. And so our leader pool has been refreshed. I'm actually going to go to, I wonder, how do I get to the... Oh, navigation is locked. Navigation bar is locked. I was trying to figure out how to go to my settings. The settings for my alerts. Oh, control click. Here we go. So control click to open message settings for this notification. And so yeah, one thing that's really cool too is that you can change all this. And I feel like for the leader pool refreshened setting, we could probably turn this off. And so let's see here. Leader pool refreshened. We'll turn that notification off. I feel like I'll just, whenever I need a ruler, I'll select one, because right now I have 6 out of 6 rulers. I don't need to be I don't need to be notified every time that we get a new leader pool there. And so until then, we'll leave our idle leader be for now as well. We have no ships right now. We are pretty much just relying solely on our base here, and I'm hoping we'll have enough time. Actually, yeah, we got another one up. We'll see if we can get this second defensive platform up. But yeah, they're in our home system now. Jeez Louise. And so yeah, it looks like this is the route that we're going to have to play this game here, and maybe subjugation is going to be a thing for us. Now, we just made first contact with another species, the Gex Foundation. Our warriors will salute you for now. And what is this? So, exponential individuals. We have proven beyond any doubt that the galaxy is filled with life. Apart from the dominant species and nations, there are many others who travel the stars. From time to time, exceptional individuals may arise to shake the foundations of galactic power. Although their alien ways may be strange or even repellent, harnessing the talents of renowned leaders may prove a boon to our cause. And so they might prove useful for a time. And so from now on, renowned leaders can contact us, and we just gained 40 influence from this. All right, so yeah, we have now found the Gex Foundation Empire. This is my pretty much last base that is even capable of defending itself, and I'm seeing their fleet power starting to drop a little bit. Let's go here to our society technology before we continue looking at this battle, and let's go for the eco simulation. Sure, I'll go for some more resources right now. But yo, let me go to my starbase here. I'm just trying to squeeze in as many alloys as I can. Heading back to my shipyard here. We have about 1 more month, and oh man, we got another fleet heading our way as well. Let's try to get another defensive platform here. and see if it'll be enough to defend this base right here. This is my home system's base.
Lost to enemy action. Recon pass completed.
All right, yeah, it's not enough. It was looking hopeful for a second. All right, next up for engineering technology here, I guess we're going to be getting ready for vassalization. And so let's go with standardized Corvette patterns, because again, we have like literally no ships right now. I don't have enough alloys. We put them all into this base here, and here we go. We got 10 more days to go. I'm going to see if this power jumps up a little bit. Oh, it did, but it's still not enough though.
Spaceport
That's actually pretty cool.
action.
And so yeah, their fleet is just too strong for us. I'm going to become their subject. We're going to throw in the towel now. We literally have no ships.
Established with an alien empire.
Grim outcome. Now, this is pretty neato. Yo. So, yeah, we've decided to bend the knee. The Grand Marshal Theodore Zuma has appeared on every screen across the empire. Our population is waiting for the address to begin. Today is a grim day for the Commonwealth of Yang. The brutality of the invaders is on full display in the newsfeed as Theodore Zuma underlies the necessity of working together during these dark times. Our Grand Marshal makes a solemn vow to ensure the best possible outcome and to never let this happen again. The transmission ends and usual news feeds resume. Never again. And so my Grand Marshal's luminary trait has worsened. Nice. And so now we have a new overlord, these cats. Now, fortunately for me...
Sighted a spaceborne life form.
Oh man, they took so many of my systems. All right, so I'm furious right now. I'm actually quite livid. We lost a lot in that battle, but this is not the end. Do not count us out. Let me go to our... Wow, this really does just change up the whole game right now. So the Whisker Warriors, these guys took 2 of my worlds. And yeah, they're my overlord. I would like to negotiate the agreement here. I think we have to wait a few months. So we have to wait 59 months before we can negotiate our agreement. Our expansion is regulated. Our voting is restricted. I really feel like I didn't have a chance to win that war though, so I decided to end it. But man, does it make me a furious subject right now. And so, yeah, like I said, we'll come back to this in a couple of years. And we'll try to figure out what to do there. But let's go to our construction ship here. And we're going to try to expand some more. It's going to be more expensive. But we have the influence. And who is this? Oh, so another message from my ruler. It says that the Grand Marshal has appeared on every screen across the empire. Okay, wait. So yeah, they're pretty much saying that this is a setback for the Commonwealth of Yang, and the luminary trait worsens for Theodore Zuma here. But we're getting some embassy offers, and we will definitely take those. I guess, yeah, we're gonna have to be starting at a disadvantage here, but I try to be hopeful in these situations, and I'm going to do my best to try and bounce back. And so, for starters, let's go ahead and get this game running. Talk about a rough start right there.
Message traffic.
We have another embassy offer here. We will take that as well. And let's check out the opinion map mode of the galaxy here. And so here are all of my borders. Oh, okay, so they kind of split our borders here. We still have some down here, but they've completely disconnected us, which is unfortunate. Our goal now in this game is to get those systems back and just destroy our overlord. And so I think, let's see, the Whisker Warriors, let's check out where are you at? I think it's F10 now for contact tab. Let's look at what we got. So one of the other subjects, they appear to be on really good terms with us. Really, it's just our overlords that hate us right now. Their power is overwhelming compared to ours right now. Pretty sure everyone's power is going to be overwhelming compared to mine right now, but yeah, we got some catching up to do. And so we're going to go ahead and start going all out on technology here. I'm going to shift the focus. Planet Unity is all we have. And yeah, we're just going to give a couple of months to go by here so that we can just get some more alloys going in my empire. And so here it is, the Commonwealth of Man completely split.
Permanent communications have been established.
We've
with
encountered the
an alien
Boinkus Empire. Hello, hello. We'll say hi. These guys are located up here. Oh, no. We got another cultist marauder fleet
Basic
found.
action.
Unfortunate. We're going to move everyone forward, though, because it is time for some more expansion here. And we have a size 11 planet there. I cannot believe that. They took 2 of my worlds. Or no, just 1 of my worlds and 3 of my systems. I think 4 systems, actually. But yeah,
Construction complete.
this feels like a payback game now.
Evasive action.
All right, so that system is not fully surveyed. I need to get that surveyed right away, but we'll go ahead and start building some mining districts here in the next month. There we go. We're gonna grab this scientist down here who is current. Oh yeah, so we have the system here. This is a situation that I have not recognized before, but it says that there's missing planets that were charted in the system, and it says here that the planets were moved. What? So the abnormal hyperlanes we detected in the Halido system were either tethered to where we previously had expected to discover worlds, and after studying these strange lanes, we realized they all led to the same place, a star system called Dacha, which was thought unreachable, yet if we were to combine all these slender hyperlanes, we could pass a science ship through. And we're going to see where this hyperlane leads to. Let's see what's up. Oh, and here it is. All right, so there's another system here, an unknown system. We're going to survey that and see what's going on. And I'm actually going to keep my construction ship. I'm going to actually bring them down here. And we're going to build another starbase because the AI does have a chance to expand here. Yo, Tier, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Got DLC. Nice. Oh, you have it. Nice. Yeah, we just became subjugated. The battle cats are back. And this time we are on the wrong side of their empire. They have already conquered us. They've declared us a subject, or they've made us a subject. Oh, wow. What? Holy hell. Worlds of plenty. So, what? Orbiting each of the 3 stars in the Dacha system are ecological paradises, Gaia worlds, each capable of sustaining organic life. Initially, we thought these might be inhabited, but given the lack of pollution, yet after performing deeper scans, we discovered large sprawling cities spanning each planet from end to end. Stranger still, it seems like the only central star has planets originally from this system. The others are orbited by planets from Halido and other more remote systems. And the only response we can say is, but how? And so, okay. That is a lot of habitable worlds right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Gaia worlds. Look at that. And so, dude, that is... Hold up. Things are looking up. I know, right? Talk about a turn of events there. And so, yeah, I'm taking that system right away. Yo, SMH Hamilton or Schmamilton? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Let's go ahead and get united in here. Also, Sun Moy 9135 and Schmamilton. Guys, thank you for the follow. I now grant you both the status of Alpha, the energy of Yang, and the ability to delete all elites. Thank you for the follow, and welcome to our Stellaris stream. We are playing Galactic Paragons here, and talk about a lucky situation right here. We just found a system that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Gaia worlds in it. And so this system right here, this Halido system, we researched the situation that was going on here. It turned out there were some planets that were marked in the system that were missing. And so it looks like maybe they were moved to the system. Redcap23, welcome to the stream. And now there's all of these Gaia worlds here. Now, I don't know. We might try to take it. It looks like there may be species living on these planets. I don't know. Let's see what's going on. We're going to go ahead and begin surveying the system. I'm actually sending both of my science ships down here because I want to get all of that situated right away. Seems like an engineered system to me. I know that's what it looks like. And so we're just kind of figuring out what in the world is going on right now, because if we can, I might just try to take all those planets. And so let's go ahead, and speaking of taking planets here, we got to rebuild our entire military here from scratch. And so let's go to our fleet manager and let's try this again. I wish I would have looked at the combat report and some of those past battles, because I would like to get a better idea on what kind of weapons. Actually, we'll see if we can find some of their ships and see if we can get some more intel on their weapons here in a bit. But let's go ahead and turn this down a little bit to where I can afford to build some ships here. And we'll go ahead and just get 4 ships on the way. 4 corvettes, the first of our fleets. Oh, this is actually very dangerous here too, because the Whisker Warriors, this is actually their border that's right next to it. So we got to play this one quickly and secure these 2 systems as fast as possible. Now, back to the system with all the Gaia worlds in it. It looks like we've surveyed the first system here. It says here that surveying a new Gaia world is usually a momentous event, but for our crew, it is going to become routine for the next few months. The multiple worlds house some very strange barbarians. They obviously have not achieved spaceflight yet. Their renewable energy production rivals our most efficient reactors. Now, a further oddity is the equal spread of resources. Every world has everything they need to survive, which should be impossible. We are seeing goods only produced on one planet arrive on another without a single transport ship taking flight. You must outbattle the battle kittens. Yo, Turbo Hamster, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. We just found a system that has 6 Gaia worlds in it, and we're looking at the situation now, and we're currently surveying the first system, and it says that pretty much all these worlds have these kind of bizarre species living on them with all of the resources that they need to survive, which is kind of bizarre. And it says that we are seeing goods only produced on one planet arrive on another without a single transport ship taking flight. And so we need an observation post built around these planets right away. But yeah, here it is. And we're trying to figure out what's going on here. And so there are some sort of strange species living in these worlds here. We're gonna try and get this like ASAP. But yeah, it looks like it's gonna possibly be 6 pre-FTL species. Maybe they use portals? I'm not sure. All right, so guys, our council agenda is set to go. It is ready to be launched. And when we launch this, it's going to increase our pop growth speed, increase stability, increase encryption, and our xenophobe ethics attraction. And so there it is, strong on our own. And we are going to begin our next available agenda here. And so yeah, right now, strong on our own is going to be active for 10 years. And that pop growth, we're gonna need that. And so here I'm gonna go for military backup. So this is going to decrease ship build costs by 5% while we initiate this agenda. It'll decrease energy upkeep and decrease war exhaustion. But yeah, we need all the backup we can get right now because we only have 2 ships right now. And so we'll go ahead and go back to our fleet manager here. And I'm actually just gonna try and queue up about 5 of each ship. And we'll try and reinforce those as we make more alloys here. And so, yeah, cool. We got our first new situation here. And I'm going to slow down expanding here for now. I would still like to get over in this area. And I get the feeling there may be a fallen empire here, because usually when you're playing on a smaller galaxy and you haven't encountered another empire in that area just yet, look at all those alloys. Wow. Also, we do have to keep our eye on the Whisker Warriors as well. Make sure that they are not trying to change our contract here. Oh, I'm a part of a federation as well. Nice. And so, all right, wonderful. We had a first contact, but it's not up here yet, and that's perfect because I do not want to encounter any species in that direction just yet. And again, for all my technology here in this part of the game, probably going to be going for more tech research and tech projects. So that we can at least try and keep up with some of these empires, especially with us losing our planets here. But again, if I can get some armies going, we might try and conquer some worlds here. And so here we go. Can we get this base? The system is not fully surveyed just yet, but we need it as fast as possible. Yo, Citywide Siren, thank you for the follow. And City says that, hello, I am just about to start Stellaris for the first time. Any tips? If you're starting this for the first time, just have fun. I would just kind of just dive into it and go from there. It's kind of hard to pick up on, and so maybe I would recommend watching some guides. There is literally an ocean worth of just tips and tricks videos on YouTube, and so you can literally just type in Stellaris tips and tricks for beginners, and I can guarantee you like over 50, maybe even 100 videos for different types of guides will come out. I would recommend that first. So maybe just watch like a basic guide on how to play the game, and then just go in and have fun. Win or lose, I lose a lot of my games here. You definitely will lose a lot of your games when you first start, but there's just so many interesting things that happen in the game that I feel like the real sunshine in the game is the story. And so that's what you get when you watch my streams. I really love just seeing what happens in the game, whether I win, whether I lose. It's all about just the story for me. And so if you guys are watching this on YouTube, let me know what is some tips here that you can give a beginner player like Citywide Siren, or even myself. I mean, I've been playing this game for a long time, but I learned so much every time I play it. Every time I upload some content, people give me some tips and tricks. And so yeah. So also before we go on, yo, City, we got a night shoe. So thank you for the follow, Citywide Siren. I also grant you the status of Alpha, the energy of Yang, and the ability to delete all elites. Thank you for the follow, and welcome to our Stellaris stream. We are playing with play with a preset empire, because the empire I'm playing with right now is kind of based off a preset empire. I just changed the name and maybe like I tinkered around with a thing or two, but yeah. Trico, welcome to the stream. We just found a system though that has 6 Gaia worlds in it, which I don't know if I've ever seen that before in any of my games. But yeah, that is going to be a top priority system. Trico, thank you so much. Appreciate the 100 bits. How are you guys doing this Tuesday? And so yeah, and I have a YouTube channel too. So like I said, I do more role playing kind of things. I make good decisions, bad decisions, all the above. Decisions that may make sense, that may not make sense. But we're at war now with the Gex Foundation Empire. My overlord just declared war against them. Nice. Trico, are you guys trying out the DLC right now? Yeah, the Battle Cats spawned back into my game. They pretty much just crushed me, and now we're trying to recover from battle. We're trying to just repair ourselves, but now our overlord has plugged us back into another war. I'm not going to partake in any of this, and so for now we're gonna go ahead and build another spy network with another empire. We're gonna use our envoy here. You will be ASAP. Yes, nice. Well, hopefully you can sooner than later and enjoy that. It's been a lot of fun right now. All right, so we still have some surveying here to do in this system, and these systems at least. We're gonna leave B for now, and I want to check some of the stats on these planets. I want to see. Wow, there's 80 pops on these worlds. And look at this, they have Gaia seeders on their planets. So what I want to look at next is what kind of armies they have. Okay, so they have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 armies. Right away, we're going to be getting some more armies here to conquer, if not all of those Gaia worlds here. And Citywide, yo, you just joined the stream today and you're already subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much, I appreciate that. And if you got any more questions, let me know. I'll try to answer them the best I can. But as you can see here, I have a wonderful community of friends that can answer as well. And so a lot of my friends here that are in the chat today, they play Stellaris as well. My community is pretty much glued together by the game. But we also play other games, or other games from Paradox Interactive. I can't talk today. From Paradox Interactive and other micromanaging games as well. And so, right on, appreciate it. Let's get our next technology here. We have the eco simulation, increasing some of our food output. And next up, let's go for planetary unification. We're going to jump over into the Unity technology there, see what we can muster up. And for now, we're going to hold off on this direction to expand to until we get our hands on this Dacha system. And again, this system does have all of those Gaia worlds in it. Soon we will have surveyed that world. I want to make sure I got my eye on both of my civilian ships here. Let's see. And yeah, we'll move this direction. So let's go to our shipyard. Again, the army builder is in your shipyard tab now. And we're gonna build a few armies here. If I can, we'll build about 8 armies so that we can prepare to invade some planets. All right, so there we go. We got a handful of armies on the way. Soon we will be conquering. I'm gonna have to move my armies over there ASAP, and you know what? I'll get whatever troops I have now just kind of entering orbit. And we're gonna see if we can find maybe a smaller planet to conquer first. Oh, it looks like each planet does have like the same amount of armies on it. Oh, this planet only has 16. Now we want to go for a big world.
System reconnaissance
Let's find one of the biggest Gaia worlds in this system, and I want to get ready to take it. And so this one is a size 25 Gaia world. This is Sol X, and so Sol X is going to be one of our first targets here in this run. Actually, I gotta document this here, and so first things first, the Dacha system. Juicy. Here it is. All of these resources here must be exploited. Second, we've gone through, we've pretty much surveyed all of these planets here. Maybe not all of them. I think we're getting close to finishing surveying. Oh yeah, we have surveyed the whole system. So the system has been fully surveyed. We see that all of these Gaia worlds have other species on them. And our first objective is to go for planet Sol X. And so this world has it's a pretty decent sized Gaia world. It would be perfect for my species. And we will be getting to work on that right away. And so over here, I feel like now is probably going to be an okay time to start having my science ships go ahead and automatically exploring this the galaxy. I just wish they would not do that right there, though. I just wish they would not go all the way back to this system here. And so this is why in my past couple of runs, I usually just manually decide where to have my ships survey. And so we're just going to bring them back and have them check out this next system. Variety Type 101, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Variety, I grant you the status of Alpha, the energy of Yang, and the ability to delete all elites. Thank you for the follow, and welcome to our Stellaris stream. We are playing Galactic Paragons here, and we were just vassalized. Now we found a system that has potentially enough planets here to get us back into relevancy of the galaxy here. I don't know. We might be very far behind, but we finally have enough alloys and influence to expand to this border, which is going to be absolutely huge. Let me see here. So yeah. Outside of that, we have a little shortage of consumer goods, but I'll buy a handful of those to keep us out of a negative situation there. And yeah. Now we wait for our armies to continue being made here, because we are about to conquer some planets here in a bit. Now, for my science ship, I'm not going to have them survey in some off-the-wall system that is very far away. But yeah, Variety, hello. We're gonna go ahead and begin. You know what? The scientist here, Axel Vasilev, has the anomaly discovery chance modifier, and he would be the perfect scientist to begin researching this excavation site here, the Deja Vu dig site. And so let's go ahead and check this out here. It says scans on a planet in the system uncovered in an artificial chamber deep beneath the surface. Its purpose and unknown origin are unknown. Now, magnification revealed an excavated shaft leading from the surface to the subterranean vault, and then further analysis will require sending an expedition down to the surface of this world. And so we will be beginning our first excavation dig site, our archaeological site. We'll get to work on that one in a bit. And for engineering tech, we have the standardized Corvette patterns technology, making it cheaper and easier or speedier for my shipyards to build ships. All right, and so back over here, we have a couple of options here. And again, I'm just going to go all in, more technology. Anything that I can use right now to increase tech throughout my empire, we will go for it, because again, like I said, we are getting ready to conquer some worlds if we can. And so we're going to get these troops merged here. yeah, we're gonna expand here next, and we'll just kind of see what happens here in a moment. And so, for my science ship down here, let's go ahead and bring them back up to the top.
Communications have been established with an alien empire.
And we're gonna start researching some of these projects that are left behind. And I know there's a shortcut to doing this, but I'm just gonna do it hands-on for now.
Action
All right, and so
underway.
we are back in our tradition tree, and we have the supremacy tradition that we jumped over to. And so here we're to go with the master shipwrights. This is what we need. We need ship build speed and ship build costs being decreased. And so we can now build our ships faster and cheaper. We have another physics technology, and we're gonna go for miniature containment fields. Our research stations will have a 10% increase in output. And it looks like, oh, the cultists. They're attacking one of my armies. Son of a gun. And so let's go ahead and get our fleets here. We're gonna assign an admiral to one of these once I get more unity. Oh yeah, that's right, because we did just select a new tradition, so we'll have to wait a bit. I'm actually going to just send them in so they can clear out these cultists here. And while we do that, I'll have my science ship research the debris when we enter that system. Oh, cool. And so it's already been done. The cultists have been destroyed by my overlords. And I'm going to be honest, I would really like to have that system under my control. That way I don't have the AI with two ways to enter my border. Unless my home system is just going to be a incredibly powerful defensive choke point. That might be the case. We'll get to work on some defensive platforms now. And let's continue. Well, let's look around and see what we can do. And so right now I only have 74 influence. Again, we're going to slow down on the expansion again. I have my, oh, no. I thought I had another construction ship here doing that, but instead we're gonna go back and just start building mining districts here. I got enough alloys. We could probably buy another construction ship too. And so we'll do that, and we will build, going back to our fleet manager here. I'm gonna queue up about 10 more corvettes. Oh, nice. So we can build all of those. All right, so 10 more ships are on the way.
Permanent communications.
Like I said,
have
we
been
got some
established
rebuilding
with
to
the
do
alien
here.
empire.
And are we actually, yeah, we're able to build 9 of those right now. So yeah, that supremacy tree is kind of nice now that it's made those ships a little bit cheaper. Next up too, there's a couple of things else that I want to look at as well. Let's look at, well, here's just a quick look at our leaders. Theodore Zuma, this is the main one that I really wanted to check out. Gaming Brain, what's going on? Welcome to our stream. New DLC, yes. Yes, Galactic Paragons, it's here. Right now, we're just taking a quick look at our ruler and some of our other leaders. Cool. Auto pick traits. I'm not sure what this icon does, but I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing today, Gaming Brain? Yeah, I got an early stream here that we started today, and yeah, we're just continuing our game where we left off at. We had the battle cats spawn back into this game, and they've subjugated us. Let's just say that. They took one of my worlds. We had a situation that came up as well that I haven't seen before, where one of the systems, it has 6 Gaia worlds in it. Second of 3 days off, nice and relaxing. Yo, I'm jealous. I know we have Memorial Day coming up here soon, and so I'll have those days off, but man, I would love to have a 3-day weekend off right now. That'd be wonderful. I'd probably be doing some of this. And so, yeah, we're going to be going ahead now that I have the minerals for it, and we're going to start exploiting all of these resources in the system. And forget building outposts. I'm conquering. I don't want to know who the species are living on these worlds. I just want them. And so, yeah, when we found these planets that have all of these different species, these Gaia worlds, yeah, we found all these species living on them. We don't know who they are, nor do we care. We just need more planets, because right now I only have 1 planet in this run right now. Again, my overlord declared war on us and took them from us. I'm disappointed that the new DLC Origin is incompatible with Megacorps. I didn't even know that. But yeah, I was actually thinking about playing a Megacorp run the next time I get around to it. But yeah, this run I'm playing a more authoritarian, militaristic empire. And I kind of enjoy it. I like it. All right, so we're gonna add another city district here, get some more jobs going on this planet. Probably, you know what? I'll add an industrial district as well.
Recon pass completed.
And look at this, in events, the default option will be chosen. What? Oh, we have found a renowned paragon. Wow. That is wonderful. And so our scans reveal that the outer shell of the robot is hundreds of years old. Its voice is monotone, but its words are oddly resonant. Now this says that data indicates misalignment between your government and its subject, lack of discipline, standard indoctrination, recommend action, addition of Atorian to the system, eliminate unnecessary functions, prioritize order. Yo, this dude looks awesome, all right? This is pretty freaking sweet. Yeah, Robo General all day. This is pretty epic, and so I'm going to ask them, why are you here, General? Every society is an equation. Allow Atorian to solve yours. There's no need for uncertainty. Okay. And so I'm going to say, yo, why do you wish to join us? And he says, oh, did not read Origin, the first read? Oh, yeah. I knew about I had to play a more authoritarian empire or a dictatorship. It does sound a little threatening. So he says, your civilization approaches ideal conditions. Perfect balance can be attained in the shortest period of time. Atorian has calculated the likelihood of success at 91.1%. We say, who created you? Ha! He says irrelevant. I say, tell us more about these equations. From a port on the robot's chest, dozens of holograms are projected. It launches into a droning explanation that includes statistical analysis, economics, psychological profiling, genetic manipulation. One of the holograms is a progress bar. It indicates that the presentation will last another 127.8 standard days. Yes. What do his traits do? So he has a destiny trait. This is the Atorian efficiency. Oh, it's behind me. See here. Let me move myself out of the way really quick so you guys can see this. All right. So the Atorian efficiency, it says that it decreases empire size, increases governing ethics attraction, and decreases happiness. Oh no, I did not know that at all, Gaming Brain, but very nice. I'll have to keep that in mind for a future run. He also increases army build speed and decreases their cost. He increases ship upkeep, or no, he decreases ship upkeep and decreases army upkeep as well. He has the synthetic general trait, or the leader trait. And he has the intolerant, so this decreases trust. And so, yo, this dude is pretty freaking sweet. I'm not gonna lie, I'm going with it. I'm enlisting. And so we're gonna say enlist. Here we go. And so here we have it. He says engaging full societal analysis. Oh, and now he's gone. And so now I'm over my leader limit here. And we're gonna go to one of my generals. I'm actually going to have to drop Julia here. We'll dismiss her. And so goodbye. We're taking our new robot Paragon, and I'm going to go to our council floor now. And the Minister of Defense is going to be a renowned general. Epic. It is beautiful. Look at that. He is a level 4 as well. So what civics do I have? If we go to my empire here, my civics are nationalistic zeal, increasing naval capacity by 1%, and distinguished admiralty. And so there we have it. But yeah, for my government, man, why xenophobia? So I just picked one of the pre-made empires, the Commonwealth of Man, the preset empire, just changed it to the Commonwealth of Yang, and just decided to run with it for my first Galactic Paragons game. But yeah, look at this. This is pretty freaking sweet. And so we get a lot of military modifiers here. Wow. And so cool. Now I'm going to go all in on building some more ships here. Heading back to my fleet manager. And let's do it. There we go. We'll get about, what, another 10 more ships. And that is going to cost me right about 1,000 more alloys. And right now we can only afford to build 5 total ships. And so we'll just reinforce those all. And then as we get more alloys, it'll go right into my fleets. And so, sweet. Got a new Paragon in my army, or in my council now. Epic. And I mean, he has almost as many traits as I do. And this is even better because now we can assign him to my army here. And so let's go to our transport fleets. I'm going to assign a Taurian, the Minister of Defense, and he is going to command my army. Wow. I feel like I have Ultron under my control. And so here we have the exotic radiation, and it says that this particular asteroid is an exosolar capture and appears to have been washed by some kind of exotic radiation as it plummeted through interstellar space before it finally settling in the Dwumgar system. And it says that the original source of this radiation remains unknown, but the CNS Nomad, which is my science ship, has been able to pick up a wealth of physics data by studying the asteroid's energy emission. Remarkable. Absolutely wonderful. All right, so we got a construction ship here. We're gonna go ahead and expand our starbase to this system as well. Here we're still building mining districts, which I can imagine will take a while because there's a lot in that system to exploit. And I'm actually curious here. I want to see if we go back to my fleet management. Oh, okay, so I just have to keep coming back to this and reinforcing those. That's how that works. Cool stuff. And so, another leader, another negative trait. It says here that this leader is losing leader experience gain now because of their arrested development trait. Now, I'm actually going to go to my leaders here because there's not going to be room in my empire for this kind of behavior. And so let's go here and let's see what's going on. We have Mr. Xavier Vasquez. And you know what? Let's go ahead and just drop him now. I would rather have my leaders just have good experience gain. And he's 65 as well, so he's not going to be around for much longer anyway. And so before we get rid of him, let's look for another scientist. I guess I could have went to here. All right, and so, the resilient trait. So this will increase leader lifespan for this leader by himself or by herself for another 10 years. So this will be a leader here. Let's go for the adaptable. Always the adaptables now. So this will put me over my leader capacity. I'm going to dismiss this character. I'm pretty sure he was commanding a science ship. Yes, here it is. And we'll assign our new leader to it. Bingo. And there it is. And they can continue automatically exploring the galaxy. Awesome. So we got our civilian ships well made. Let's go to our overlord here. Oh, okay. And so they're actually their fleet power went from overwhelming to superior. Let's see how long we have on this deal here. Oh, so we can't change our deal until this war is finished. Holy moly. Difficult, thank you for the raid and welcome to our Stellaris Galactic Paragons Commonwealth of Yang playthrough. How was the stream? Hopefully all's well and you're having a wonderful Tuesday. We were subjugated and then we lost a world, but then we found another system through a situation, and this system had 6 Gaia worlds in it. And so right now we're trying to conquer it. We want it. How's it going? Yeah, it's going pretty solid. We had some slight setbacks, but I think we can kind of turn this around. I have a paragon, a renowned paragon in my empire, and so here is a Taurian, and I saw an icon and he appeared. He said, yo, I'm trying to be on the council, I'm trying to be in your empire, we're gonna make some changes here. And he's now commanding one of my armies, and so he is a level 4 paragon and he's looking pretty good. Has some pretty solid traits. And so yeah, he is. Oh, let's see what his ethic is. So he's a xenophobe. And it says faction support from the human piracy primacy party is only at 36%. For my other 2 leaders, they're at 60%. But yeah. And right now we got some pop growth going on here. So let's go back to our home world planet Unity, and yeah, we got 2 districts lined up for that. So we'll come back to this world later. Yeah, and see those jobs are gone already. We got another first contact. Thank goodness it is not up here in this cluster. And wow, this is a pretty deep cluster right now. Nice, Stellaris. Yes, Nabbermind, it is Stellaris indeed. We are in the middle of a Galactic Paragons playthrough. This is the new DLC that just dropped today. And I like to go into these playthroughs and just kind of have some fun experimenting and trying different things out. And so yeah, welcome to the stream, and thanks for stopping by today. So here is Alexei, who has a couple of options for his next trait that we can select since he is leveled up. And right now he currently has the Anomaly Discovery Chance trait. Let's see, what else does he have? The Venerated trait gives me extra unity. I think I might go for this. Let's get some more unity. And so there it is. Our scientist has more unity output from that new trait. And for our next engineering technology, let's go for the afterburners. Afterburners. All right, so let's find my construction ship. We managed to expand to this system. Just the idea of my overlord having 2 systems connecting to my homeworld, it didn't rub me right. And so I had to cut that bridge before it could even start to form. Here, it looks like we're researching a project, but I need this system surveyed next so that we can expand here and start working our way up into this cluster. And so, although we did lose, I think, yeah, just 1 world right now, which is a dagger. I miss that planet so much. I've been thinking about it since we lost it. I kind of want to get that back. And right now, my overlord, I think they are fighting a battle that they bit off a bit more than they can chew here. And so now our economy is on equal terms. And yeah, I think it just might be we're at war with a much stronger empire here. And so we have an escape pod situation. It says here that we have found the source of distress signal in the Dugar wormhole. Oh, it's on this planet right here. Or no, it's on this world. Yeah, so it says that buried deep in the planet's crust was an ancient escape pod. The Chirostasis capsule contained what appears to be an alien child. Now, despite the pod's extreme age, the Cyro reservation equipment was still functioning, and the child's life signs are stable. Now, on the capsule's exterior, a series of symbols were roughly carved. We translated the symbols: our hope, our future, our scion. And so we are going to begin the cryostasis I can't even say that.
New sit rep.
So we found a baby in a chamber that we're trying to save. It seems like it's still alive and living pretty well there, but this sounds like another bizarre situation we got going on. All right, so let's go back to this world here. You know what? Let's go to my shipyard. We're gonna add some more armies. All right.
Construction complete.
I need more minerals to do that though, and so let's go ahead and snag about 1,000 more minerals. Back to the shipyard it is, and I'm going to pretty much just nearly cash out those minerals because we are about to conquer all of these systems here in just a moment. I got a lot. There's a lot happening right now. I'm feeling a bit optimistic in this run, so I'm hoping, like I said before, we can make a little bounce back. There's still so many systems over here, and we have no signs of any alien activity in that direction. Look at my Empire Sprawl. Empire Sprawl is only at 49. My Empire size. That's not high at all. And so yeah, we got some chances here to still kind of grow out of what was burned down here. And next up for our tradition here, I'm going to go ahead and just go with Fleet Logistics Corps, because the bigger my fleet's going to get, the more upkeep it's going to have, and having that ship upkeep modifier right there, decreasing it by 10%, is going to be juicy. And the extra naval capacity so that we can build more ships is going to be absolutely wonderful. And we'll come back to that a little bit later on. And so For my construction ships here, like I said, I like to keep my civilian ships moving.
Spaceborne life form.
Seeing them not running around right now kind of hurts, but let's check out our factions here. And so right now, we want the strong alone. This is an issue from my faction that I'm pretty much supporting. For some reason, it seems that there are more species in the other empire. Yeah, I am promoting this faction, so... Yo, Radio Wave, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. We just took a quick look at our factions there. I wanted to see why so many people are in this other faction. We need you guys here. I mean, both would be good, just this one has so many more issues. And I'm sure the fact that we're a subject, they can't stand it. And so, no worries there. Yeah, right now we're trying to build up a massive fleet.
Inbound message traffic.
What is this? A migration treaty? The Great Storm Ridian autocracy? Autocracy? Autocracy, there we go. They want a migration treaty with me, but I don't have any planets that we can colonize, and so I think we can live without them. We will pass for now, but here, back at the Deja Vu dig site, we got our first chapter of the situation, and it says that it appears that the passageway descending towards the underground chamber has suffered some mishap in the past. A cave-in has filled the lower parts of the shaft with boulders and dust, in turn making the excavation venture slow and frustrating.
Complete.
And we're going to say keep on digging. Keep on digging. But in the meantime, we'll go ahead and continue automatically exploring up here. It appears there are some alien vessels sitting at about 680 fleet power. I got more than enough there to handle that. And before we even get to that, we're just going to wait until the next 5 armies are here because, yeah, we're not worried about them right now. We're ready to take over some planets. And so as soon as this next wave of armies are finished being made,
Evasive action.
we will get to work on that as soon as possible. And it looks like there's more. Oh, it's a occupation. A what? Oh, I wish I could see this, but yes, it appears there is a shielded world in this system. Another worthy adventure we can go on later on in the game. Cool, cool. All right, and so yeah, still here. I am just waiting to hold on to the
Science
little
division.
influence that I have right
Force a
now.
new breakthrough.
We got another pop growth speed modifier that is going to complement the agenda I initiated a few years ago. We got 2 empires that have declared themselves rivals, but that's not what we want to look at. What we want to look at next is our society technology. And so, let's see. Right now, I have no minerals. That's looking pretty rough. Let's go to Planet Unity and, you know what? Let's just go for a mining district. This is only going to be a temporary solution. We need to figure out a way to get way more resources here. And like I said before, stealing these planets is going to be a huge must right now because, yeah, we need resources badly. With the fleet that I want to command right now. Oh, actually, you know what? We got enough unity, or not enough unity, enough alloys here. We're going to go ahead and jump on over to the fleet management once again. We're going to be spending some time in this tab for a bit today. And so there we have it. A bunch of ships are now on the way. I think total what? We got about 11 corvettes on the way. Let's check out our overlord, see what's going on.
Construction
Of course, their power is
Construction
overwhelming
complete.
compared to us again. Let's see if we can negotiate our agreement. And so we can't do it just yet. We are still in this war with the Gex Imperium. Our overlord is a bit more exhausted than they are, but I'm not sure. It looks like they got some more fleet power back. And I'm seeing a lot of science ships over here starting to survey systems, so that slightly worries me a little bit, but hopefully they don't have enough influence to make it over there. Okay. And so, yo, we found the Yut. What? This isn't that same system we were looking at before with the planet and all that jazz. So, I mean, with that planet. Oh, there was a situation here, I guess, with a person in a Cairo chamber or some sort of species. And now we have the Yut colony ship here. And so
New
I think that's going to start up a whole project there. Direlet colony ship. And so let's just go ahead and start by researching that project. We'll see what's going on. I think it's timed as well, and so I'd rather not miss out on that. Oh, it has 180 research days. Yo!
Ding, ding, ding.
Wow. Yo, Radio Wave, thank you for sending 5 ding ding dings this way. 5 gifted subs. Wow. Thank you so much. And guys, I announced this in the Discord,
Ding,
but
ding.
here, all of the subs that we've been getting for the past couple of months, I've been able to afford some new editing software, and so I'm looking forward to adding more
Ding, ding,
content
ding.
to this link here, my YouTube channel. And if you are watching this on my YouTube channel and have been liking those videos, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Please leave comments. Let me know if there's some
Ding,
tips
ding,
and tricks, some things that I could maybe do a little bit better in my runs. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy it. And you know, I'm just kind of going with the flow right now, trying to figure out how things work on that platform,
Ding, ding,
and
ding.
just taking things day by day and trying to get a little bit better at it. And so for everyone that's been supporting me on not only just YouTube and Twitch as well, and all my other platforms, thank you so much. It has been a wonderful, wonderful year so far. We're just having some fun here, man. We're playing some Stellaris and just going for the ride. And so yeah, upgrading your craft, happy to help. Yes, yo, I appreciate it every single time. And I don't ever want to come across as like non-appreciative of it, because like I said, even if you're just lurking right now, I appreciate that a whole bunch. And so nobody has to gift anything, but if you do choose to, it's very generous. I appreciate it a bunch. But yeah, thank you so much again, guys. So yeah, let's go back here to, I think my army should be close to done. They are. It is go time, ladies and gents. The Commonwealth of Man is maneuvering now. We are going mobile, and we are going to find a size 25 Gaia world here. Here it is. We are landing our armies on this planet. We care little about a war that it would cause. We want this. And so here, again, size 25, we are going to take that right away. We're going to go back to planet Unity here. And I wanted to see, did we not? I think we did set a mining world on that planet. Got the signs of battle situation, which we'll come back to a little bit later on. And yeah, I still have 2 minor jobs that can be worked here. And so we just got to wait a little bit for our pops to grow, and they'll begin to slowly fill in those jobs. Now, my Ultron-like leader here, Aturian here, has a lot of modifiers that can help us. We want to make sure he stays alive. Now, we have an archaeological project that has been complete. And it says this is back to the Yut ship that was in that system with all kinds of weird projects going on right now. But most of the remains of the Direlet Yut ship colony, or the colony ship that orbits that world, are in poor condition, but our archaeologists managed to recover the vessel's sublight engines. Now, the Yut never breached the light barrier, depending instead on Cairo technology for thousands of years, and to spread their empire across the stars. And so, yo, that is scary. Going into Cairo for like 1,000 years to travel to another planet. The idea of dying is scary, but it's even scarier is actually making it there. And then you have, like, let's say you go with a group of people and then nobody else makes it but you. An interesting find. And so we find a Yut artifact, and we get some technology. Some technology points there. Sweet. So let's finally survey the system. Actually, let's go ahead and just survey these cluster of systems and see what else is out here in the galaxy. And then we'll end that cluster first with researching that project. Now we got finally our first contact situation, and we have another habitable world, a relic world at that. So let's see what's going on here. I don't see a starbase. I don't see another empire anywhere, so I'm going to imagine it may be an enclave in this area. Cool. So we'll come back to that system a little bit later on, but we have the meta-archaeology situation here from the Deja Vu excavation site. And it says that while clearing away rubble and rocks, a peculiar discovery was made. An alien tool that was most closely resembled a common pickaxe was found crushed between craggy rocks. Now, if the mining technology retained by previous diggers was on par with that type of equipment, the previous digging on the shaft, a shaft hundreds of meters deep, shows a remarkable commitment. What is in the depth that is worthy of such excursion? And so we're going to keep on digging once again and see what's going on with this deja vu dig. Maybe we are having deja vu, and what we thought was a long dig site is just us just kind of digging in a hole. All right, so we're just digging in a hole and not getting anywhere.
Science division.
All right, and so my army here is now one system away, or no, two systems away from preparing to attack these Gaia worlds. And here we go. We got communications with the Kars Swarm Empire. We're gonna say hello. We're gonna get this destroyer technology up and running next. We're also going to decline this migration treaty for now. And perfect. The Swarm Empire is all the way over here, so I don't have to worry about them. Instead, I can continue once again just surveying here until... Yeah, we got plenty of influence right now. And so speaking of influence, let's go to my overlord. And... Oh, we're still in this war. I gotta remember that. We're still at war, so I'm unable to negotiate my agreements, but let's go to our fleet manager. All right, and I don't have the destroyer technology. You know what? I might save my alloys right now. And once we complete that destroyer technology, we're just gonna start building destroyers next. And so while we wait for that, let me see what's going on with these civvy ships. And I need minerals right now in order to build more of those. And honestly, I could probably get enough minerals here just by building a mining station here. There's 5 minerals in the system, and so that would work perfectly. We have UV laser technology as well. And next up, we're gonna go for the hyperlane tech next. Now, it says here that we've identified the existence of points in space where a ship extends less energy to breach their way into a hyperlane. This will lead to a new generation of hyperdrives. And then on top of that, the transit hub, which we won't be using much of right now since we only have this one world here. But yeah, we are also waiting for more pops to grow, and soon we will have another one. All right, cool. And so yeah, Planet Unity slowly starting to fill up.
Ground forces are
Oh no! Our invasion has failed. I didn't even see the icon that we were getting ready to attack. And so they say that we thought those who could traverse the stars wouldn't be so primitive as to resort to violence. Wow. Leave, they say. And they just killed my Paragon. What is this? So anger of a gentle race. They say hostility changes. Their opinion has changed to hostile or to neutral. What? And so our general has passed away at the age of question mark while in service to our empire. The people clamor for a memorial service to honor the leader's contribution to the Commonwealth of Yang. A grand event will give everyone closure and bolster our ideals. And so I'm going to say, let's keep it traditional. And so a deep sorrow has gripped the public as news regarding the passing of Vitorian spreads to the wider community. Countless mourners join the funeral procession of Unity to follow the traditional funeral rites. Now, the body is cleansed and appropriately decorated before the deceased general is laid to rest. A moment of silence is observed throughout our systems as a mark of respect. And so my Ultron-like robot has died. For 5 years, we'll have extra 15% monthly Unity and increased stability on my one world. But geez. So yeah, this system is no longer under my control. Now there's all these alien space stations in these systems. We're going to get those worlds back. And so another little scheme here that I've tried has failed. In that case, let's go for this time around. I might go for an admiral. And so with me needing more minerals, we're gonna go for the private mines and cautious admiral here. We'll recruit them and assign them to our council, and we'll see if our minerals change here in the next upcoming month. I didn't see it. But geez, I thought they were like not a space species or a spacefaring species. Now they're a whole empire. They're the Habit's unified world, and so right now they're very suspicious of us. I'm actually going to close my borders on these guys. And let's try to build a spy network. Since these guys are right next to me, yeah, they have a routine encryption. We'll get to work on that right away. And so over here with my overlord, we got some intel on them, and right now their fleet power is only slightly superior to us. This war, this ongoing war, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. And so right now, I think it's letting me know that I have a leader that is sitting idle. We'll go ahead and assign that new admiral we have to my fleets. We'll upgrade that fleet while we're at it. And I want to go to my technology again. I want to see if oh yeah, we have a way to go before we can begin building destroyer ships. And so let me go to my shipyard now. Actually, not my shipyard. We're gonna go to our fleet management and let's add some more ships. And there we go. 10 more ships on the way. Good. Very good. Checking my fleet power compared to some of the other
Ship
empires.
refitted.
And I think we're starting to slowly catch up. We've now found the Butaxian Trade League. And you know, I'm just going to call them alien scum now. I'm getting mad. I want to conquer another species.
Completed.
And there they are. The Butaxians, they're the only empire so far we've discovered. Actually, we've discovered the Forerunners and the Boinkus Empire over here as well, but there they are. And so now we're going to start focusing. Did they destroy? Okay, good. They didn't destroy my construction ships. But yeah, we are immediately going to begin expanding in that direction right away. And we're also going to go ahead and send my admiral to this bid talk system. And we're going to clear out these alien vessels. And we're going to start getting some target practice for my leaders here. And so with that leader, though, I do see that the minerals have started to go up. I'm going to check and see if... Oh, it might have been from the miners on my planet that are working those miner jobs. And we've completed an archaeological dig site. We'll pause the game here for a second and check that out after I assign my scientists to another system here to research. And I didn't even see... If you guys are commenting on my YouTube channel right now, I'm so sorry if I missed it. Okay, there we go. All right, and so Deja Vu dig site. This site has been fully excavated. It says here that finally reaching the bottom of the dig, the cause of the anomaly reading was unveiled. A old tomb, likely to be the burial ground for some alien ruler. There wasn't enough time to investigate further. Moments after entering the mausoleum, some ancient but powerful trap activated. It triggered a local earthquake, making the shaft quickly lose structural integrity and start to collapse. Narrowly fatal damage to the expedition was avoided, but the shaft is once more full of loose rock and boulders. We don't have time for this, and so we now gain the option Tomb World Adaptation technology, and so cool stuff. And that is a completed archaeological dig site, the first. And now I'm going to go back to that chirostasis situation, and I want to see what's going on with that. So here this is, we're going to go ahead and begin researching that right away. I want to see what's going on with that species inside of that stasis state. In the meantime, though, I'm going to go ahead and send my science ship over to my overlord system, and we're going to go ahead and start researching any projects that might be within their borders here. And so one of the fun perks of being a subject, taking advantage of the overlord. And so we still have to wait for this war to end. In the meantime, we'll continue building up on our resources, and I'm going to go ahead and expand once again. On top of that, I got to remember, we are in a federation. And this is what we got. We just reached level 2. This is a research cooperative federation. And so from level 1, it says here that free and automatic research agreements between all federation members. Then we have the academic contacts that gives us a federal research agreement, have their research speed increased by 5%. We get an extra 5% from research speed and 1 extra research alternative. And so, you know what? I'm actually going to go to some of these other federation members. All right, so they don't have anything I really want to trade. Oh, so we already have free and automatic research agreements due to our federation type. So cool. yet. I don't have a lot of tech right now because we're still having a pretty rough start here. And sure, I guess we will be voting on that however our overlord chooses us to. And back here, I'm going to start clearing out... Oh, we got a spiraling slum. So when I clear out that slum, it's going to add 1 pop to my world. And then for my next building on Planet Unity here... More research. More research it shall be. And so I wish I could get an idea. Oh, their alien space station is only at 213. Yeah, I gotta change my agreement here because I'm afraid the Whisker Warriors are going to try and declare war against this unified worlds here. So as soon as that war is over, I gotta... Oh, okay, I got scared. I was like, wait a minute. We gotta try and subjugate these guys right away. And so... we have a successful resuscitation. It says that the child discovered on the world that was in this cryostasis state has been brought back. All vital signs are within a reasonable range for a life form of its type. Still unconscious, it may be of some time before the child wakes. And so a number of items were also discovered inside the pod. The first was a degraded data crystal, which revealed the child's gender, name, and species. He is called Escakides and referred to as throughout the log as the scion of Vagros. Now, the second was a strange relic composed of an unknown heavy material. Given its design, it is likely that this relic formed a part of a larger whole. Now, further study is advised. Of more pressing concern is what to do with the child. Whoever this Escakides is or was for the time being, he will require care. And I'm going to say we will give him a home. And so this is going to start a project, Relic Fragment, and the event Escakides growing up happens in 10 years. And so then we're going to find a relic as well. And that's 1 out of 4 relics.
New sit rep.
Cool. And so this new character we got here is kind of interesting. All right, and so outside of that, alloys, we need more. My planets, we're clearing out a tile blocker.
Blocker cleared.
There it is, done and ready to go. That's going to open up another district for me, and this time, you know what? I'm not going to go. I see that we have a slight deficit with food. I think next up here, let's go for a base. Wow, so I can't even get to that system. If I were to declare war against them, there's no way I can get there. But what I am going to do is I'm going to upgrade one of my bases here if I can. Oh, nice, we can. And I want them closed in. And so an ancient survey marker has come up as a situation, and it says a small short-range transmitter has been located on the surface of Yotaptu. This is another world. We'll take a quick look at that. It appears to be... Is this it? This doesn't match the icon here. This looks like a frozen world. This looks like a completely molten world. And it says that it appears to be an ancient survey marker placed here eons ago to mark a large deposit of precious materials. Now, the miners it was meant for evidently never arrived, as the deposit is still here. Cool, and so that's going to add 4 minerals to this planet that we could definitely utilize later on.
Construction
And
complete.
we are still waiting for this war to end that our overlord
System
is involved in.
reconnaissance completed.
And so, oh no, did they get the system? What is that? Oh, that's some amoeba. All right, so fortunately my fleets are here. We got to clear these guys out. And so we're going to go ahead and get some target practice going there. This system has the hole in the ground situation as well. We will come back and research that a little bit later on too. Yeah, right now we're just trying to expand in this direction as fast as
Action
possible.
underway.
And so here, the fleets are going to be duking it out and easy peasy. That's going to leave some space debris behind. And we'll be sure to check that out here in a moment. Nice. And so we lost no ships in that battle, which, I mean,
Construction
it was just space
complete.
amoeba. But in this run here, I'm trying not to take any kind of species, creature, anything like that underestimating them. And so the Overlord, we actually have an equivalent fleet right now. I wish I could negotiate my contract agreement, because I want to milk them for all of the resources they have. It looks like they're about to do some expansion as well. Their war exhaustion looks high. Now that doesn't mean they're losing the war, but it just means that the closer that gets... Oh, okay, I was like, wait, did it happen? It did happen. So we have a new president of the Federation, and now that war is over. I'm actually going to make claim on this system as well. Oh, but I need way more influence than that. All right, but nice. It's good to see that our relative power in at least one category is on par with them. Now, let's go here to my buildings, and we're going to build a... What? An interstellar recruitment office? I have not seen this. And so this is going to add a couple of modifiers here, but it increases my external leader pool size, my leader experience gain, and increases a chance for renowned leaders to contact us. Yeah, that sounds awesome. And so let's go for it. We'll get one of those made up. I don't see an hydroponic bay on here. That saddens me. Where are my hydroponic bays at? I wonder if it's because my borders are not connected. But in the meantime, though, we're going to begin a crusade here for anchorages on these bases. And as soon as I get some more alloys, actually, I could buy a handful right there. We're going to upgrade this starport as well. Sweet. And so pretty solid stuff right there. Let's check up. I got to keep my eye on my Overlord, because I got to make sure that that opinion is steady increasing. And yeah, we'll come back when we get a chance to... Oh, the war is over. Let's change our negotiation or our agreement here. And so... Okay, it has to be different than the identical one. All right, so we want our freedom back. We also want our... They're saying no. We want our expansion to be permitted. Allow me to expand. I want all of your resources, but I'll join you in all conflicts, and you don't have to join me. No, you're going to stay in these defensive wars with me. We'll unify our sensors and... Let's see here. What do we want to do? I want both of those. Oh, here we go. All right, so here's the change up. We're to get 45% of their basic resources. You're coughing all of that up. But it'll make us a little bit more loyal to them. We already hate these guys though, but we're gonna get the most out of this overlord vassal relationship we have here. And so more resources on the way. Guys, if you're watching this on YouTube, let me know what kind of agreements do you like to go for and why. And so here it is. It is done. Give me those resources. And so in the next month, all of this should change up here. That doesn't mean we're going to slow down on expanding our economy here.
System reconnaissance completed.
So there it is. Everything except for my consumer goods, which we just got the basic resources. And so these first three right here, they took a nice little boost. And now we're going to go for the war games. We're just going to continue down the supremacy tradition tree. And so we got our contract there going. Let's check our overlord. Yeah, we're just going to use all of their resources against them. We're going to use this contract against them as well. Like, hey, you signed the papers, buddy.
What is your profession?
Back-to-back raids. We should have another alert here. Holy moly. Is there going to be another one? So Dolphin Dive came in with the raid, and then Lane comes in with the raid right after that. Guys, welcome to our Stellaris Galactic Paragons stream. We are playing with a sort of Commonwealth of Man, but in this case it's the Commonwealth of Yang. Same thing you would see from that empire, but just changed the name a little bit. We were subjugated by these battle cats here.
What is your profession?
Thank you so much. And yeah, we're trying to bounce back. And so we found something very, very interesting here. Terrible Hamster, or not, yeah, Terrible Hamster, hello. Dolphin Dive and Lang, thank you so much for the raid. Hopefully you guys had a wonderful stream. Dolphin, how was Galactic Paragons? I saw you were playing it for a little bit on my way home. Hopefully all went well. We're gonna look at the system here that we found. And this system had 6 Gaia worlds in it. We didn't know much about the species that was living on it. And so I got greedy and I was like, conquer it, take it, it's all ours. And so they were like, no. Apparently it was a much more advanced species than we thought. And now they've like pretty much just built up these alien space stations, and then they disconnected their hyperlane from us. And so that I have not seen before. They completely just cleared out the hyperlane. There's 6 Gaia worlds here. And listen here, when I tell you I'm trying to build up a fleet and get some kind of jump drive technology in the future so that I can hop right over there and take all of that back if that is possible. Yo, Cal Kobos, welcome to the stream. What DLC is that? This is, so I'm playing with the Galactic Paragons DLC that just released today. And so we started this run yesterday, but we are continuing it here today. I thought this game was going to be good and over by now, but we are now just subjects. And right now I just changed our contract, our agreement here, so that I'm getting, pretty much they're paying me to be a subject, my overlord is. And so I'm getting 45% tax resources from these guys. And so yeah, so cool with that mechanic. Yes. Oh, there's all kinds of cool mechanics right now that we haven't even like really fully even explored yet. But another thing too is we found a galactic paragon, or a renowned paragon. It was this robot-like species, and they added some military modifiers, but they ended up dying in battle trying to invade one of those 6 Gaia worlds. And so now we're back with our regular leaders. We have one that is a legendary leader. That's Mr. Theodore Zuma here. And yeah, that's the gist of our game. And so the Commonwealth of Yang, this is my border right here. All this red, we were split from the Whisker Warriors. Again, yeah, they conquered us a little bit earlier on. We are looking to maybe try and bounce back, take not just our worlds, but more. We want more back. And so you're hyped for new achievements? Nice. Halo Killer 117? Nice, I like your name. Yeah, I'm hyped for new achievements. Sometimes though, when I'm streaming, I just tend to kind of role play more than go for any kind of like objective. I'm more situational. Does that make sense? But yeah, yo, Cal, thank you for the follow. Cal Kobos.
Spartan!
Oh, I got the same alert again.
What is your profession?
All right, Cal Kobos, thank you for the follow. I now grant you the status of Alpha, the energy of Yang, and the ability to delete all elites. Thank you for the follow, and welcome to our Stellaris stream and our Galactic Paragons playthrough. I have to get my 100% back. Oh, I don't know how many new achievements were added. I'm not sure, but I do look forward to looking at those probably after the stream now. All right, and so we got another city district here. This is my only planet. Like I said, we lost our other world here to those pesky battle cats, but there is still a chance here. I gotta get my hands on this system here. Oh, just 6 this time? Copy that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look them up. I think I'm like right near 50% for like achievements, maybe a little bit under. But yeah, Lang, you got tabletop today, so have to raid and run. Good luck. Yo, have a blast with some tabletop. I had one tabletop game last year that we did. I really wish that would have went through. I gotta find a group of people that do it, because I feel like you are one of the many people that have come to my stream that does tabletop type stuff. Corset, yo, I saw your comment before I missed it. It says Yang Ale for the ale god. Yo, I don't have any ale, but I have some good old fashioned water here. So I'll take a little drink to that. Dolphin died, but I will be here. Oh yeah, right on. Appreciate it. And thank you again, guys, for the raid, and thank you for the follow. Welcome again. If you guys don't know, I'm Alpha and Delete. Play lots of different Paradox interactive games, and I'm drinking water now. 6 different ethics on the council seems rough. Oof, that does. That seems very rough. How that mixes and matches, I don't know. But yeah, thanks. The group I'm in are great. They help a lot. D&D 2 times a week and Savage Worlds on another. Is that like another D&D game? All right, so one of my leaders, Mr. McFoogle here, has a new trait. And already he has the shipwright trait, increasing build speed and decreasing the build cost, which is, you know, I can't even argue with that. Yes. Anything, like I said, right now, going to either technology or fleet, military power, anything in that category, we're doing it. And also with this huge surplus of energy credits, we can use that to funnel more alloys into my empire. And so, yeah, we are expanding at a very fast pace right now. We got a Yut listening post, and this is going to start another project. And I believe just lead us on to more Yut artifacts. Is this a part of the Yut? A whiff of something? And so here we're surveying this planet here in the Commonwealth borders. And it says that my scientist has recovered a elongated metal box from the surface of this planet, and clusters of small perforations on 5 sides lead my officer to believe it is not a container, but some sort of aerosol dispersal device. Now, initial tests seem to confirm their suspicions, as trace aromatics still emanate from the object. Okay, that sounds kind of scary, like Pandora's box or something like that. And so a special project has been issued to confirm whether this might be an information-carrying device constructed by some alien race communicating primarily through the secretion and reception of the atmosphere-borne chemical compounds, smells. Ah, copy that. And so are these with the same 2 group slang, or like just, are you guys like, it sounds cool. It sounds kind of cool. I feel like I just followed a channel on YouTube that streams Battletech D&D, and it's actually really cool. And so, yeah, I might share it in the Discord one day. But yeah, it's pretty neat stuff. This is going to start a new special project. We'll come back to it later. We are still trying to expand over here, and I would really like to grab these 2 systems that have dig sites in it, especially this one right here that has that relic world in it. And so let me grab my science ships, and we'll go ahead and continue just automatically exploring for now. My construction ship down here, we will use to just kind of pick up the resources that are being left behind. And we're gonna go ahead and start exploiting those now.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
And there it is, destroyer technology. And so now we're able to build bigger and stronger ships here. And we have found an abandoned cargo pod. And so what I'm gonna do with these is I'm actually going to melt them down so that we can get a few more alloys. And for my next engineering technology, let's go for, again, more just tech, increase tech output, please. Please, we're trying our best to keep up with just one planet right now. And now I'm sending all of my science ships out to automatically explore, except for this guy right here, Mr. Alexei, who has that Metallicus trait here that increases anomaly discovery chance by 10%. So we'll go ahead and have him research that. I don't know if that was why I had him researching that, though. All right. And so a leader has another... Whoa. Oh, so now this leader has reached a veteran level. And it looks like with this, we can go into 3 different categories here for my scientist. And so Aline here has the option to go with Explorer, Analysis, and Researcher. And right now she is currently exploring the galaxy in a ship. We can have her generate Unity and survey faster. Jeez Louise, these are all kind of cool. But let's go for the research speed. And there it is. She has her first veteran trait. How epic. No, I want to see you. Where are you? And so there she is. Kicking butt, 56 years old. Awesome traits. Or just that really cool trait. Where's it at? Oh, here it is. The veteran class. And so the researcher, that's her new skill there that she's picked up on. Let's head back over to the fleet manager again, and oh, we got an encounter. gonna get another 10 Corvettes on the, actually, you know what, cancel that thought. We're gonna do something else here. So let's go to our ship designer instead. And now we have the destroyer ship. Looks pretty cool, simple, sweet. Nothing too crazy and overly complex, but let's change up some things. So for my Corvettes here, half of my Corvettes right now have the flak battery. For my destroyer here, we're gonna change this up, but instead of adding the picket designs for these, I'm gonna keep it with mostly all small weapons, and let's go with like maybe a medium weapon. Let's give this a shot. And so since the other one has mostly kinetic weapons, we'll add energy weapons to this destroyer ship, and you know what, we'll add a medium laser to it as well. We'll go ahead and auto-complete it for the rest of this. Down here on the bottom, it's components and things like that. And this will just be like our Corvettes, the second design with just different weapons on it. We'll save it. We'll go back to our fleet manager. And we're going to create actually, we're just going to add a different type of ship. We're going to add both of these destroyers to it. And look at that, only 200. Wait, how much? What? Destroyers only cost me 158 to build the regular one, but the one I made is a little bit more expensive. So there we go. We got 3 destroyers on the way. Oh, did they clean up that left bar menu, or is it the same? I don't remember. So yeah, with the Galactic Paragons, we have the government tab. This shows off your council. It has your factions in one tab, and it has your policies and edicts. And speaking of edicts, I got a new edict here. And I think we'll be okay for now. So that's different there. And then next up, your society tab has been scooched up a little bit on the tab, but it still has the same kind of information. Technology, same thing, only now your leaders. So right now I only have 6 leaders over my entire empire, and your scientist, you can assign them to the council as the head of research, like she is here. And not only that, now you don't have to have a scientist per each technology, and so now it's one scientist looking over all technology here. And so at least right now she has some pretty solid research experience or research progress in the physics department. And so that's been cleaned up. There's a leader tab here that just gives you a little bit more information about your rulers, your scientists, your generals, and your governors, and they're all in each different category. Some of them impact your empire as a whole. Some have traits that only impact them. Some have traits that only impact a planet. And so yeah, you just gotta keep an eye on the traits, look at what these guys do. That's a new feature. The species tab, I actually haven't opened this up yet, but that's been moved up a little bit. I think it's a different icon, I'm not sure. Planets and sectors, this is kind of the same. Let's see, what else is different? Fleet management and ship designer have both been added into one tab now. And the fleet manager tab looks just a little different. Not too many changes, just a slight UI change there. Everything else though, pretty much the same. And so all that's there. Let's go ahead and buy some alloys since I'm looking at it right now. And we'll come back to this a little bit later on. And so for my construction ship, we are going to expand once again. And there goes a choke point in our grasp.
Science Division reports
Excellent.
a new breakthrough.
And speaking of science, we just completed the hyperlane breach points. And next up, let's go for the quantum probes. And so again, anything that increases technology, we are trying to go for. My planet Unity has almost, I mean, not all, but we have a ton of research labs right now. We're going to probably be adding more. I just need more clerk jobs. That's why our amenities are a little low right now, but yeah, we'll build something in a few more years. Wow, tomb world habitability. This is a technology we can research, but let's see. This only increases tomb world habitability though. Let's go for pop growth speed once again. Because by the time we get ready to colonize this planet up here, which I'm going to go ahead and... What species do I have that can live on a relic world? Let's go to my species here. I want to see if... Yeah, see, in my empire, this is the only species we have. Our humans, I was trying to keep it that way. But if we can figure out a way to land our species on that planet, we might have to give that a shot. Even if the world is not as habitable. Yeah, I'm going to see how that works. We'll cross that bridge when we get ready to expand here.
Special project complete.
All right, so an archaeological project has been completed. It says that our archaeologists have learned that the listening arrays built there were used to scan space for any signs of intelligent life. And where we are talking about is on this planet right here behind me. This little bitty guy. And so something that the Yut had never encountered. And so every species can go on relics. Ooh, okay. That I did not know. Thank you for the heads up there. After managing to partially restore power to the computer terminal, the archaeologists acquired a data disk with log files from the sensor array stretching over centuries. Now, these logs suggest that this section of the galaxy was indeed devoid of sapient life at the time of the Yut Empire. And so, yeah, we're going to say, sure, this is an interesting find. That's going to give me some minor artifacts and engineering technology deposit. And so back over here for this construction ship, I'm going to go ahead and have it just automatically construct for now. Here for this one, I'm going to have it continue building more star bases and just continually expanding. And I don't know why the Batoxian trade lead has not expanded there yet, but we're going to take that system for our own. We're going to go ahead and leave this project be for now. We'll come back to it a little bit later on. But yeah, this planet has a dig site. The Ruined World dig site. I don't think that's the kleptomaniac rats. Or at least I hope not, because I do not want the rubricator right now. And so I got another scientist down here. Let's go ahead and start bringing them up towards the top of my borders up here. And let's start by researching some anomalies along the way back up in this direction. And so, yeah, we'll just move along, get all that squared away. Let's check out our base here. And so, yeah, here I've built my first interstellar recruitment office in hopes that we can find some more renowned paragons here in the future. But while we're at it, let's go ahead and see if... Oh, we already have 2 anchorages queued up. One is soon to be finished. A leader has leveled up. Shan He has an extra leader experience gain trait. And so let's see what else we could give her. Let's just go with more leader XP gain. So there that is, and there we have it, a new trait for my scientist. That's a new scientist too, so it's kind of cool seeing a leader that you recruit and watch them slowly begin to level up and you having an impact on that. And so back here on Planet Unity, here's one of my leaders, Mr. McFool here. They mostly have trade value and shipbuilding modifiers. And so speaking of which, let's modify our planet again by clearing out these last 2 remaining tile blockers on this planet. And yeah, cool. You like the new update? Nice. I think it's pretty cool.
Construction complete.
It definitely adds a lot of weight to the leaders, that's for sure.
Complete.
I feel like it's so much more important now for them. At first, I mean, they always played a role in the game, but now it's like it's even more. Oh, all right. So we have a proposition here. The Whisker Warriors want to declare war against the Gex Foundation. Be my guest, man. You want to go around and conquer? Do it. I'm going to vote yes and let bygones be bygones. And so we can launch an agenda now, and this we need. We're going to launch the agenda military buildup, which, I mean, we kind of needed it a while ago, but now we've got our naval capacity up a little bit. This is going to decrease ship build cost by 20% when we launch this. It's going to decrease ship energy upkeep 20% when we launch this. And then it's going to decrease war exhaustion gain by another 20%. And so let's go ahead and initiate that. And then let's look for our next council agenda. Man, I really like agendas as well. And so I'm actually curious about unlocking another counselor slot. Let's see what else we got. Display of power. Can't really do that right now as a subject. Yeah, I think I might go with expanding the council. I'm actually wondering, can we... Okay, you can't... Once you unlock an agenda or launch an agenda, it looks like you will not be able to launch another one. And so I'm thinking here that maybe we go with... Man, that colonial development speed is kind of nice. But let's try out the expand the council. We'll see what's up with this one. It says that we should expand our government to support an additional counselor. Sure. Let's see what's up with that. And so in 170 months, this is the only effect we get from it. But right now, we are going to put this ship build cost modifier from this agenda to use. And let's go to our fleet manager here. Let's see how much cheaper it is to build destroyers. And so, wow, it dropped all the way. This destroyer class 2 was at 190 alloys, and now it's to 159. And so that's pretty steep. And my Corvettes literally just, they cost 60 alloys. And so that is really nice there. And I have about enough room to maybe squeeze in, we'll say about 4 more destroyers. Maybe a little bit more, but yeah, we'll come back to that once those are made. Let's look at our Whisker Warriors and see what's up with these guys. So right now they're currently belligerent towards us. Their fleet power is still on equal terms. We are voting in this federation to see if we're going to be going to war here in a bit. I said yes. Overlord has declared war. And it looks like the Federation has equally, all of us have said yes now. All right, and so I'm going to go to our laws here in the Federation. I want to see if maybe we could squeeze our way into becoming the president. And I wanted to change this to challenge, but it looks like nobody else wants that change. I would also like to try and change this to a 10-year succession term. But right now, we'll have a new president in about 17 years. That seems like a long time. Nova Galaxy, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. We've become subjects to the Battle Cats. They spawned in this game too. They conquered my species. We found a system that has 6 Gaia worlds in it. Those Gaia worlds had a much more capable set of species defending their planet, so we were not able to take their worlds. And now we're just now getting to finding, or now expanding our borders to a planet here. And we're going to colonize this. This is a relic world. And let's see here. We're the Commonwealth of Yang. We'll name this planet, how about just Boom? The Boom world. And maybe we could terraform this later on as well. And so while we get ready to colonize this, or when we do, I'll see if I can clear out some features here. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Here's my empire so far. We've managed to continue to expand. I see, oh, okay, so here is a construction ship. I see they are beginning to do some expansion of their own. And we'll continue. Uh-oh, what happened, Nova? What happened when you ended your 3 wars in your game? All right, and so let's go ahead and get some construction ships over here. I'll go ahead and do the honors of having this closer construction ship build a few bases in this area. And this construction ship, I'll just go ahead and have it start mining resources instead. And so the Batoxians and our empire are probably both going to, yeah, be clashing borders here in a little bit. And it's a race for space. All right, and so, oh, okay, cool. So this actually answers my question before about being able to reuse agendas. And so I just got the alert that one of the agendas that we've already used is now like kind of refreshed and can be used again. And so there you have it. On top of that, we have this geothermal situation going on. Oh, nice. Like you ended all those wars at the same time? Now you have 2 dragons? Excellent. That sounds like fun. Dragons are nice. I like having dragons. Starting with the Here Be Dragons origin is pretty cool too. So, yo, this geothermal situation says that the measured pounding observed from orbit is the motion of an immense and ancient geothermal extractors breathing their last. Built and then abandoned at some point in the distant past, the vast batteries and disintegrating machinery has been pumping up superheated fluids from the planet's core ever since. Their storage capacitors are all broken or leaking, but some energy can still be siphoned from them. And so we're gonna get 2,000 energy credits from this. Yo, Trisha, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? It's funny, I saw you commented on Stellaris's Facebook group, and so I was like, yo, Trisha, right on. And so appreciate the support on that platform. I don't even really upload a lot on, but yeah, I was like, wow, thank you so much. And so hopefully you're having a wonderful Tuesday. We got a pretty busy looking stream here, and so yeah, we're continuing our Galactic Paragons playthrough with this new DLC that just released today. And yeah, Oh, dang, that sucks, Nova. Wow. But yeah, you gotta love it though. I love when situations like that happen in Stellaris games, where it's like you got a plan going, you think the game's gonna go one way, and then boom, another empire just spawns in, tilts the balance of the galaxy, and everything is just completely flipped around. Nice, yo. So yeah, what are you thinking? Do you like it? What is there anything that stands out that you like a lot right now? Sorry, I just got to alert on my phone to make sure everything was good. Yeah, I'm really liking this a lot. I think it's pretty neat. And so we've been having fun just tinkering around with small things. We found some cool situations, which I've kind of went through and said them a few times. I don't want to spoil for people that haven't played it yet. But there is a few situations here, since there are more people in the chat right now, that we talked about earlier. I'll let you go back and watch it if you want to see it. But man, there's been some cool stuff. We had a renowned paragon that found us, and he was really cool as well, but he died in a battle. And yeah, and found the agendas and new traditions and stuff. Yeah, so we haven't used any new traditions just yet, but the agendas I've been having some fun messing around with, and the leaders in this game. And so oh, nice. Looking good there, Nova. So yo, back over here on planet Unity. This is the only planet we have right now in my empire, and I managed to get a city district up. I see that the workers are being forced into these clerker jobs, and you know what, just for safekeeping, I'm just going to go ahead and get another city district up so that we can have another building slot open, because space here soon is going to be limited if we do not colonize this world here. And so this is going to be our second planet that is very far away. It's going to be our next planet that we colonize, and that's it, guys. I do not have many worlds near me right now. I've heard that hives are very strong. We had a developer of the game come into the stream yesterday, and he was mentioning how hives are incredibly strong right now. So maybe we'll do a hive run in the future. We'll just have to wait and see. All right, so for my construction ship here, we managed to expand. This system has looks like a lot of debris going on here. Oh, it's an ancient battlefield. No wonder why. And so we'll research that that whole system here in a bit. In the meantime, though, I'm going to be very aggressive here and try to just build my borders right up against the Batoxians so that we can secure these systems inside of this border. And we're going to continue making progress through this game. I got 139 alloys. Let me see what's up with the consumer goods. I think we're okay right now. We are losing some, but I think we'll be okay managing around it right now. Maybe on planet Unity here, the last district I'll have to build is an industrial one. But geez, talk about a very small start right now. Look, we only have one planet, and we are like nearly on equal terms with our overlord right now.
Construction complete.
And I'm looking up here. I see that we have a few of these bases available to build or upgrade to. And so let's go back and maybe add... Can I not add a bunch of these? It says that this cannot be constructed. Oh, the Empire can only have one of these interstellar recruitment office buildings here, because yeah, this increases external leader pool size and leader experience gain not only by 10%, but it allows you to increase the chances of coming into contact with a renowned leader. And so this you can now build on your stations. But that's not what we want right now. We want more naval capacity. And so let me go. Actually, I don't know if I have the building I'm looking for. We'll build the 2 anchorages, but the building I was looking for was going to increase naval capacity even more. Okay, so outside of that, I think I might just keep this building slot open. I was pretty sure I had hydroponic bay technology completed, but I guess not. We'll have to come back to that later on as well. I got more food, that's for sure. I'm not exactly sure from where. Actually, it's from my overlord. I remembered that as well.
Permanent communication.
And here we go, the Federation of Goo. These snail species, once again, back in the game. Nice to see you guys. This is a custom-made empire. We're gonna say greeting to you and your odd kind, snail-like species. My borders have expanded once again, and we are going to do it all over again.
Science Division.
Goo,
reports a
yes,
new
yes, the
breakthrough.
Gooby Goobers are here. The probability conundrum, I'm actually going to avoid this one right now. All questions do not have worthwhile answers. This will give me some more influence, and so that's the only reason I'm doing that. I've actually never went with that situation. I usually try to figure it out. It's a cube, it's orbiting the sun, it's like spinning around the sun or something like that, and we're trying to figure out what's up, and we just can't figure it out. So we'll get that unity from it right now. We got extra research station output from technology, and we're gonna go for it again. I've been just kind of trying out going for these physics or any of these kind of categories like this here, and getting extra researcher output from my researchers, or engineering research from my scientists. Okay, and so outside of that, we got
Construction
my
complete.
head researcher scientist here, and I'm just kind of scoping around, seeing if there are any projects to research. Looks like nothing as of yet, and so I'm going to go ahead and just send them up here and begin researching projects in this part of the system. And once I get my hands on these clusters over here and I have all the systems that I can pretty much use, we will change our diplomatic stance. And so we've just completed pop growth tech, and we're going to go with the colonial centralization tech next. This actually adds another leader to my leader capacity. And let's look at this a whiff of something situation. And so we found a box earlier. We're trying to figure out more about it. The box is indeed a document of some sort, and our science officer admits they have been hoping for a historical record of some other kind of codex significant to whatever culture left it behind, but they were disappointed. The true nature of the aromatic box seems to be a collection of fairly short narratives which, going by the rapid changes in odor towards the end of each sequence, are intended to surprise or be interpreted as comedic. The techniques used to store and reproduce specific smells is of some interest, but the tales it tell are not. Our science ships are left with uncomfortable feeling that they have unwittingly become intimately familiar with a certain gaseous byproduct of alien digestion smell-like. However, our scientist is unwilling to speculate as to why the box was dumped on this frozen hellscape of a planet. So it kind of feels like we're getting trolled right now, but we found this box of smells, and it just gave me a ton of society tech points right there. And so, I got 8,000 energy credits.
Construction
Let's
complete.
buy some alloys, and let's have some fun back at the fleet manager
Construction
tab here.
complete.
Uh-oh, and the Sandarian, looks like we have an insult. We're gonna laugh it off and say, whatever. Get out of my face. But back over here, though, we're gonna go ahead and build some more of these destroyer ships. And I'm just gonna see how many of these I can maybe build here. Wow, so we can build a lot of destroyers right now. And we'll try to make sure we don't go over our naval capacity, but that is pretty sweet. All right, so there it is, another system in my borders. The expansion here went very well. Either the Bataxians must be a pretty large empire or what, because the fact that we started all the way over here, here's my main sector in the white borders. We still managed to get all the way over here, and so, that's some successful expansion right there. But yeah, let's go ahead and add some more of these bases. We're gonna upgrade these, and so that's one more. I can upgrade 4 more. We'll put one here as well, and we're gonna try and just increase that naval cap
Construction
even
complete.
further. And we're definitely gonna add one to this wormhole system, that's for sure. All right, and so my construction ship once again has expanded. We're gonna build one more base here so that the AI cannot cause any border gore in any of my systems here. And that's 3.7k worth of space amoeba. All right, so I've been keeping my eye on my overlord for like relative power purposes, just to kind of measure them and see, how well we can do. And what I want to do next is get more resources from you guys, please. And they're gonna say negative, Ghost Rider. 107, 57. Okay, so they would rather not have unified sensors. So if I were to give them 2 more holdings, they'd be willing to give me 45% of their technology as well. As much as I like it, I don't want any more holdings on my only planet. I think they already have 1 right now. Let's go ahead and upgrade these fleets as well. I think we got to add a new type of laser weapon to those. And for engineering tech next, let's go for Dolphin Dive Pro Raid. Yeah. What's going on? Welcome to the stream. We are playing some Galactic Paragons here, and we're trying to figure out. Let's go for the ion thrusters for my next engineering technology. But yeah, we're playing the Galactic Paragons DLC here, and we're just kind of wiggling our way through the galaxy right now and trying to make a little comeback here. We lost a war in the beginning of the stream, and we're gonna try and bounce back from that. And so yeah, 19 Empire Alpha. My stream was an admin one tonight. Nice. That's a lot of empires. I think right now we're playing with about somewhere between 8 and 10 custom made empires, but man, there's some funny ones, there's some serious ones, there's some nice ones, and some mean ones. But they're all fun. And so, yeah, I like interacting with some of them, and I've been trying to do something a little similar myself as well, adding custom empires to my game. And so, yeah, these guys, they're actually kind of funny too. The empire that is my overlord right now. We canceled the stream. Well, I'm not gonna say cancel, but I had to cut that one a little bit shorter because Paragons was coming out and just scheduling things were like kind of getting mixed up here. But now it's like they've come back and they're like, oh, you want to end our campaign? Okay, we're gonna conquer you. Oh yeah. Terrible Hamster actually has a custom-made empire in our game here. And so yeah, in my Discord channel here, I have a Stellaris channel, and you guys can go in there and just, if you want to screenshot your empire or just tell me some of the things that you want me to add to it. I limit it to 1 empire per person, and it's not guaranteed that every player is going to have their empire guaranteed into my game. I just set it on each of them, and whatever the game wants to spawn in, I just kind of let them do their thing. And so, yeah. Look, I have no clue about that there, so you guys got to talk that one out. Guys, here for my next station, let's go with even more anchorages, and we're just going to go all out on naval capacity right now, because I feel like it's getting a little bit easier for me to build more ships. We got the supremacy tradition tree that we're working through. We got another base up, more anchorages it'll be, and all of a sudden it's starting to look okay. My empire is starting to look like, yo, we could maybe defend ourselves here. And so I'm going to get some defensive platforms in my home system. I hope you all are doing well as well in this conversation. I don't know how many times I have to say as well. Somebody just insulted me, and who is this? What? What? My overlord has insulted me. For what reason, I do not know. Let's find out. I'm kind of sitting here like, go ahead and try it, buddy, because we got equal fleet power right now. And speaking of fleet, let me check up on these guys here. I want to make sure, I'm pretty sure they're back at my home system. I want to make sure, oh yeah, they're heading back now. All right, so we got this ancient battlefield system here. All this debris is kind of scattered around the galaxy above my noggin. And it says that we sent in some of our scientists to analyze the remains of an ancient battleship and glean from what they can. Now, although unable to determine how old these vessels are or for what banner they once fought, they managed to derive some information about the building techniques used to craft the ships. And so we're just kind of picking from this battle. Wow, and we gained the cruiser technology option. And so I'm actually going to jump back to my technology here, and we're switching it. We're going straight for that cruiser tech right away. Oh, I mean, is it unlucky or is it a advantage? In a situation waiting to be taken advantage of, Gaming Brain. But yo, for my scientists here, we have 2 level 2 traits that we can select, and you know what, I think I might go for Venerated since it increases monthly unity. The other option just increases anomaly discovery chance. how many more anomalies we can discover right now. We don't have a lot to expand to. So I'll probably just pass on that for now. So yeah, we have pretty much all the systems that I'm pretty sure that I want right now. The other two we can expand to later. We're gonna go to our government tab here, and next up, our policies. And so we were set to expansionist. There's not really a lot of planets that we can expand to now. And so what we're gonna go with instead, let's go for belligerent. It says that this empire will attempt to bully weaker empires into submission to their will. Yes, we will do that. We will definitely do that. On top of that, I have all 7 bases created, and so let me buy some more alloys here. I'm actually going to sell some of these minerals and this food here. Nice to see we got some pretty good resources all across the charts. And I'm going to add more anchorages as well. We're just going all in again, guys, on the anchorages. So there it is. And even now, my naval capacity is definitely starting to climb a little bit more. On top of that, I'm feeling like, yo, I don't want to spend too much on ships here, but man, the destroyers, they're so cheap to build right now. And we're going to try to return these minerals here. It looks like we found some minerals that belong to our overlord. We'll give it to them. It'll please them. And I want it for my influence to be increased. But if we can avoid any more conflicts with our overlords, I will do so. Actually, I don't know. I feel like they may or may not be able to declare war on us with us being in a federation. But we're going to get a handful of these battleships made. Let's reinforce the fleets. All right, and here we go. I was like, here we go. Are we getting ready for battle? Second Sight, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. There is a catch. Yes, Gaming Brain. Be careful colonizing those holy worlds. Oh, so yeah, you got super lucky. Yeah, okay, in that case, yes, it's a non-holy world. So yes, colonize it. So yes, we returned the cargo wreckage to our overlords. I thought this little button here was like an indent in my screen, and I was like, is my computer broken? He says, humans, we received word of our down supply ship's cargo. We would like to extend our gratitude to you for taking the time to recover it without the need for whiskey intervention. And so cool, it's gonna get a nice little 50-point opinion increase there, but they still pretty much hate us.
Taking evasive action.
We got another first contact here. Whoa! That looks like marauders. I have no envoys available, though, to begin first contact with them. But we're going to take a look at those because we haven't seen them in a while. Both of them are building spy networks. One is building a spy network within my overlord's empire. And we're going to start by... let's acquire an asset first. We're gonna give this a run. We're using our overlord's alloy, or we're using our overlord's basic resources right now against them by spying on them. And then for the, I want to say, who's my other envoy assigned to? Oh yeah, we're spying on this little bitty empire right here. Oh, and we just found out that they are inferior to us when it comes to fleet power. They have very high technology, but this whole time I was thinking they were going to be like this very powerful empire, but no. We are going to... I still can't make claims on their system yet. But let's manage our spy network here, and since they have such high technology, let's start stealing some of it. Actually, let's make this a little bit easier for us. Let's acquire an asset from them first, and then we'll steal some of their technology. All right, so my fleets are heading back to our system now. We're getting a little bit stronger here. I feel like we have the chance to grow even stronger than our overlords. And so guys, we found this character earlier on in the stream. It says that this is a Exekides here. Always is a remarkably precocious child. This character's 10th year marks the beginning of more advanced studies. Until now, our focus has been on encouraging his boundless curiosity and providing him with all the tools necessary to pursue his interest. In the coming years, he will be tutored by the best minds we have to offer. His potential to become a leader in the sciences more than justifies the investment. The question is, upon what foundation Will his education proceed? Let's see. I'm going to remind him that strength is power. Pretty neat. And so a situation there with a character. And then for our second tradition here, we're continuing with let's see. You know what? I have a lot of star bases right now, and so maybe we could jump back to expansion, or we could try and finish up the supremacy tradition tree. Let's go with finishing this tradition here so that we can get a ascension perk. All right, and so after that, I know that some of these bases that we've upgraded now, they could use a few more upgrades and buildings. And I'm actually all the way out of alloys, and so we'll come back and do that a little bit later on. Probably because I'm building so many battleships here. And for my scientist, I'm going to try out this new science automation, this exploring, or yeah, just automation for my scientist. I'm going to instead have them investigate anomalies, excavate archaeology sites, and research projects. And I'm going to have them start that right away. And what in the world? They're going to travel all the way across the galaxy, apparently, to do exactly what? I am not sure. And so that's not what we want. Let's go back and change this up here. Yeah, they're doing it again, so never mind. In this case here, I'll just have to do it myself. Let's just go ahead and start researching the anomalies within my border.
Science division reports
All the way over here.
breakthrough.
Now this scientist, I'll go ahead and have continue exploring these uncharted systems over here. Let's find some more AI. And I'm actually curious, when is the Galactic Galactic Council going to form? No need to worry though. We are going to go for stellar expansion next for my next society technology. And I feel like these technologies are taking a little less time to research.
Taking
And so,
evasive action.
uh-oh, what do we have here now? Yeah, whatever this is here, it looks like it's some kind of enclave. I'm going to imagine it is some sort of marauder-like empire. And so our spy master has recently launched a quiet investigation into her own operatives that are currently spying on the battle cats. And after noticing a recent drop in their performance, she's discovered these operatives skimming from resources. Uh-oh. And so I'm just going to right away say, yo, this cannot be tolerated, and issue them to be punished. And now that's all been changed. And so the infiltration level has been increased by 2
Construction complete.
with our overlords. Oh, and once again, Terrible Hamsters created empire Goop from the Federation of Goo has been destroyed because of that doomsday origin. And so that's pretty funny. Not, well, I mean, not funny, but like now it's kind of funny because it just happened. It's happened like in my past 3 runs right now. And so we have found out that my overlord is inferior when it comes to fleet power. Not again. I know he's like, his empire is becoming like the Kenny from South Park of my game. All right, and so we're just not getting around to colonizing my second planet. We're gonna upgrade my planetary capital building here, and it's nice to see that we have some.
Spaceborne life form.
Oh, we did win the war. Wow. Okay, the Battle Cats have won a war. Impressive. I want to say, let's check out the Batoxians here. So they're cooperative. Looks like I don't have a lot of intel on these guys, but they are a little suspicious of us. Your snails have a nasty habit of blowing up. The Empire of Goo will forever be in your games. I know. Yeah, I'm gonna see if we can maybe get some intel on these guys, because I know that. Oh, sorry guys, my camera died. Give me a second. I'm gonna let that charge up for a bit. Let me go off camera here and let this bad boy. We'll keep the stream going here, but yeah, we got a situation here. We've acquired an asset from this smaller empire. Oh, and it's continuing, and so we'll keep that situation
Ships
going.
refitted.
Man, and like I said before, I thought this game was over, but here we are. The Commonwealth of Yang is still in there. We are some very spoiled subjects right now. We got some more influence from making first contact. And here we found the United Nations of Earth. We're gonna say, you will find yourself no match for us humans. Just the pure disrespect to Earth. Oh my goodness, they look like they're huge. And now they're suspicious of us, and they should be. They should be. And so this may be our rival here. Be gone. Get out of my face, fellow humans. All right, and so, yo, the minerals, they skyrocketed there. But it looks like the empires are starting to, they're starting to, you know, find their place out here in the galaxy. I'm gonna tell these guys to keep to themselves. But yeah, things are happening now. Here in due time, I'm going to imagine the galactic community is going to be forming in here in a moment. And we are continuing our espionage operations right now to acquire assets from multiple empires that we are in the same federation with, only because we are subjects to our overlord here, who is pretty inferior. Actually, the entire federation compared to us is inferior right now. I think with us, I would like to negotiate my freedom. Either that or just keep them weak. Let's go to negotiate our agreements. Oh man. Oh man. I'm going to request it, and then if they say no anyway, which they're probably going to do, this is going to give me a casus belli against them. And so they request, they denied it. They say, no, you may not become independent. You would not survive on your own. Okay. We'll see how it is. And so I think now I could go here and declare war for independence. And this would be a one-on-one battle right now. And honestly, I think I might take it. I just think I might take it, okay? Guys, what do you say to some Commonwealth of Yang action here against the Battle Cats? Are we going to give it to them? Because I think we can give it to them right now. If we were to go to war, let's see, declare war. It says that if I were to have my independence here, only us, it's one-on-one right now. Let me make some claims. And so these systems are already mine, but I want this. You took 3 of my systems. I want 1 more back. And you know what? I want another one. So I want this. You took 1 of my planets. I want to take 1 of your planets. On top of that, let's see here. What else you got? What else you got? You know what? How about another planet? Give me your home world. And then all you're going to have, oh, you're not going to have any worlds after that then. No, you can keep your home world. I want this whole little sector right here. So how about those apples? Making all kinds of claims. I'm sure my overlord is going to be super salty right now. Declare war for our freedom.
Standing by to commence offensive operations.
Overlord wars. We are back. We want our independence and more. And so I'm going to go ahead and send my fleets in. Let's prepare to attack. We are not scared, Terrible Hamster. No. We are moving in and we're going to hit these systems fast and hard and give it to them. And so let's check these resources, though, because we did have a crazy agreement here for my overlord. Oof. And that's what I thought was going to happen. We lost a few of our resources. No worries, though. This is going to be a quick one. Oh, wow. Okay, let's go. Yeah. Guys, let me get my camera back on. I think we've had enough time here to let that bad boy cool off. But yo, we're not playing no games this run, all right? I am the Commonwealth of Yang, and I cannot let these guys just run me over like that. We lost our worlds. We bounced back. We're getting ready to colonize planet Boom here, but we want our other worlds back, so we're not having it. Declaring war on the Whisker Warriors, declaring war against my overlord right now.
Science Division reports
We
success.
threw all our resources out the window. I'm going to skip past the situation really quick. And now we're hitting their bases. And so let's go ahead with Society Tech next and go for that FDL intimidation. Actually, let's go for improved deflectors next. I got 800 alloys as well. And so while my fleets are pushing forward, we're to keep on reinforcing them. And let me check something real quick. Oh, let me go back to my technology before we look at this. Okay, so we are researching the cruiser technology. As soon as that is finished, I want that in my fleets. But yeah, let's go back to I've lost my fleet management. There we go. All right, so let's add, how many more ships is this going to add? Oh, 5 more destroyers? Okay, let's make that 6. There we go. So 6 more destroyers will be reinforcing my fleets right now. And that is so nice about using the fleet manager, because now when I build my ships through that tab, the ships that I build, I don't have to like manually assign them to merge with other ships. Instead, the fleet manager just has those ships automatically just go right into my direction. And so while that's going on, I got 2.4 minerals. We're gonna head back over here to my shipyard, go to this army builder, and 15 armies on the way. 15 armies. If we go to my my government tab here, we have an agenda, the military buildup. And so this is absolutely juicy. Very, very juicy. All right. I love how they condensed the left tab. Yes, I like that a lot. And how like tabs now have like a bunch of, or different tabs over here have even more tabs on them. And so nice and organized. I like it. And it feels a little bit simpler. I like simple. It's small quality of stuff like that too, alongside with the big DLC release that, yes, I agree. I agree. Here's the military buildup agenda that we have launched right now. We're in the middle of launching the expand the council agenda next. And then I'm going to try my best to keep it all in military stuff here. But pretty soon here we'll have a extra council seat open. And I'm curious what this seat is even going to be called. But yeah, that's, I'm not gonna lie, that's probably one of the more aggressive moves I've done in my past couple of runs there. Just flat out, just going at war against my overlord. So we're gonna bring the heat, hole in the ground. This one, we'll probably skim past this archaeological dig site because, I do want a lot of my efforts here focusing on attacking this overlord and watching out for fleets like that. And so, yeah, while my overlord was fighting in these battles, I was getting all of his resources. And little did he know, I was building up an army and we were preparing to strike back against the battle cats here. And so I see that his fleet is beginning to move. We'll keep an eye on where it's heading. We're still trying to get assets from our overlord. Let's see. Where are you guys going? Okay, so it looks like they're going to be heading over here to the Zoldar system. I get the feeling they're going to be attacking maybe this cluster first. That's okay. That's a-okay. So still trying to acquire some assets. Is this done? Oh no, this is on stage 3 now. And now have a ruined ring world. Ooh, nice. Yo, I'm kind of jealous right now of all these good starts you got going on right now. And so guys, planet Boom is colonized. Here it is. Let me check here. I gotta see something real quick because what? I do not have hydroponic based tech. That's mind-boggling to me right now. All right, so on planet Unity here, options. I think temporarily I may add I have no farming buildings either. We'll survive. I'm okay with the food being in the negative right now. Instead, we're gonna go for more technology. This homeworld is getting nothing but research labs for the most part. Since we only have one job available, I'm sure the pops will be jumping over there. And yo, here is another familiar custom-made empire. The Tim Curry Space Exodus. Welcome. Welcome. And I'm actually going to salute them. I'm like, yo, you look like an empire we could maybe be friends with. And so they are located all the way over here by the United Nations of Earth. And we found the Caravan Coalition. Cool. And so these guys will probably chit-chat with here maybe a little bit later on. I definitely don't want to spend my energy credits just yet buying those caravan coins. And the Raiders, nice. Oh man, we are totally going to use these guys to our advantage here. Oh, they haven't recovered yet. But yeah, when they do recover, we are going to be using these guys to attack and just helping us if we can. We'll see what happens. All right, so for my science ships here, let's see. Do we have any other systems? I do see some projects here. We'll go ahead and get to work on researching those dig sites. for my scientists here, continue exploring the galaxy, and we'll come back to them later when they're finished with all their tasks. In the meantime, that we have 2 armies built up.
Underway.
I have 3 destroyers on the way.
Enemy station.
This is a busy empire on this new world that we've just colonized. We're going to build another city district. Oh, and I actually have enough room right now to recruit another leader. And so here, excuse me guys, I got nose is starting to run a little bit. Let's go for the leader with the what trait is this? Environmental engineer. And this is a level 2 trait. This decreases cost of clearing blockers and increases the blocking clearing speed. Because look at all these blockers we have on this world. And so that'll be very nice to have. And there we go. We have a new ruler as a governor on planet Boom. Now, on top of that, since we have the city district on the way, it's going to add a couple of clerk jobs. Let's just go ahead and go in on the industrial buildings there. So I might split this between industrial and mining districts, since we don't have a lot of planets right now. And we'll also use it to build more research labs. And so just as I thought, they're attacking this cluster here, which that doesn't hurt us too bad. They're losing more systems than they are taking right now. And so, yeah, they got that, and they're just going to go further down here. So what I could do is I could probably snag a few more of these systems, work my way back over here to the cluster, take out their fleet, and it's showtime. And so our admiral here, oh, what's going on? Oh, so we're all going to be... Wow. So I'm at war with my overlord to be independent, and the Federation we are in are about to declare war against a swarm. I'm going to say no, because I got this to worry about. Last thing I need is... I don't want... So how does that work? I'm so confused, because we're in a Federation, but we're at war with each other. That right there is like, what? What is going on in this galaxy? I had no clue that you could be at war with your overlord who brought you into a Federation, and the Federation is still up and going. And so, yeah, right now, guys, I'm just kind of skimming through the situations here. We've acquired an asset, and yo, Mindless, thank you for the follow. Let's get united in here before we continue this war with our overlord. Mindless 010, I now grant you the status of Alpha, the energy of Yang, and the ability to delete all elites. Thank you for the follow, and welcome to our Stellaris stream. You've now been knighted into the Commonwealth of Yang. This is our Galactic Paragons run, and we are at war with our overlord. We are trying to get our independence back, and we are on the path of taking it. And so hopefully we can. And outside of that, yeah, we're doing pretty solid right now. I'm surprised. Like, this is the best I've done in a while, especially for the start that we had. And so now we have an asset, and even though we're at war with these guys, we can still manage our spy network here. Ooh. And we have a sabotaging asset that could help us. Maybe sabotage a starbase. Or we could extort favors. We could gather more info, but we'll hang on to them for now, and we'll come back to them a little bit later on.
Lost to enemy action.
And so, yeah, we lost a few spaceports here, but they're losing bases, all right? We're losing ports. There's a difference here. They're losing full-blown bases right here, and so I'm going to be taking those next, and then I'm going to come back down there and help them out. The raiders are coming at us because they want to get some tribute. We'll give them the energy credits, because the last thing I need are them getting ready to attack me, especially right now. And I want to see, are you guys good to go on this raid? Oh, they still haven't recovered. Okay, all right, hey, I'll be patient. And so here we go. This is going to be an important base to take. It has one of their worlds in it, and bingo, under our control. And so let's go ahead and move back here, and we may finally get the chance to make contact with these guys. Now, my ruler of my empire, Theodore Zuma, has another a level up here. So he has another trait that I can pick from, and dude, these traits are starting to get crazy. Now, the origin that I picked under one rule starts me with a level 4 ruler, and they have some very good skills right off the bat. Now, just scoping around from here, man, the Inspired General level 2 seems kind of nice. The Military Pioneer, Also as equally as nice. Damn. I can't decide right now. Both of these are like pretty good. Let's go for the ship build speed and ship build cost modifiers. Military pioneer. And so Mr. Theodore here has more traits now. We have a new technology here to research. And let's go for, you know what? Let's go for the fusion power next. Cool stuff. And so after that, let's go ahead and see where my scientist is. So we have another project to research. This is the Mount Graveyard Expedition. And this one, it came up a bit ago, but we're gonna go ahead and look at it. It says, we have stumbled upon a starship graveyard on the surface of, let's see where this planet is located. Right here, around this world. And so the result of a titanic battle that occurred in close orbit thousands of years ago, a scientific expedition to study these ancient hulks and see if anything can be salvaged has been proposed. Ooh. And so yeah, we'll go ahead and research that and come back to that a little bit later on. Our armies are beginning to grow, and pretty soon we will be mobilizing them. Planet Unity here. Look at that, more building slots opened up. We got about 5 jobs to go here, and most of them are clerk jobs. Okay. Okay. My resources are on the decline, but I'm going to just literally push my way through this battle and try and just win this war as fast as possible. And so let's see. Did we do it? All right, so Grand Marshal Zuma has appeared on every screen across the Empire. Our population is waiting for the address to begin. In the message follows, Theodore regales the humans with praise and stories of select individuals' accomplishments, including his own. He goes on to list what we have achieved together, one glorious success after the other, building up to a promise of an even greater future. Okay. And so what does this do? This increases happiness for 5 years. Okay. Well, we're about to really celebrate here in a bit because
enemy contact.
we got a, so their fleets are coming at us. Here we go. We're about to make contact with the Battle Cats. This will be our first fleet on fleet action. Here it is. Contact with the Battle Cats. To war!
Fleet action underway.
Charge!
Station reports enemy contact.
Crushed. Completely crushed. There it is. We lost no ships in that battle. They lost a lot. And yeah. Oh yeah. Holy moly. Yo, we just sent them into 100% war exhaustion right there. Dude, that's going to be a victory. So we're going to be getting some of their systems. I just want to make sure I got this right. Dude, we just wrecked them. Wow. No, we got to achieve the war goals. I'm sorry, I can't stop there. There's no status quo with this. I'm achieving war goals here. And so we're going to take these 3 systems back that they captured from us. Oh no. Battle Cats came to my planet before. They thought they could conquer us. Now we're back. They done goofed around and messed up. All right, cool. We finished that. I'm at war mode right now. I'm sorry. That's it. That is it. Look at all this debris. Holy moly. Hold up. Where are my scientists at? I need the closest scientist around to, dude, what? We got all this technology here. Hold up. This seems to be the closest scientist. I'm going to have them just go ahead and start researching. Oh, we can't get them back. All right. Who else is around? All right, so we're going to abandon this archaeology project, and I'm just going to start researching as many of this debris here as possible. Yeah, that's a lot of technology right there to take advantage of. So yeah, we are winning this war right now against our overlord and a political frontier. What is this? And so established factions and fledgling movements alike have taken an unusually keen interest in our new colony on planet Boom. Now, from the moment we announced settlement of this modest planet, nearly every political voice in the Commonwealth of Yang has had something to say about it. Our analysis don't suspect that anything truly radical is taking root on this world, but they advise some caution. It's clear our various political entities intend to campaign vigorously on the burgeoning world. Interesting. Very interesting. So yeah, look at all these debris, all this debris we can research. All right, so what do we got here? Oh no, we're attacking them now. And look at that. That fleet is flying beautiful. We got some technology as well. 2 more starbase capacities, or 2 more star bases. And here's the hydroponic farms. We will definitely be researching that first. And then for my next tech, let's go with improved destroyer hulls. And so here it is. Yeah, these are going to be some easy systems to take. We're going to crank that speed up just a little bit here. We have some armies on the way. We have 10 armies now total. I'm going to go to this world right here that has one of their planets in it. And this world has, oh yeah, that's not enough armies right there. That's not going to save you, battle cats.
Reports enemy contact.
This has been one of the smoothest wars I've had so far in a long time. Look at that.
Engaging enemy station.
And so yeah, we are just going to continue attacking all of their systems here. Again, guys, I am not going for any status quos here. And yo, look at this. What lies ahead? This is a new situation. It says, despite Grand Marshal Theodore's work, there's still much to be done. The Empire consists of conflicting factions, and the population is united only through the constant effort of the Grand Marshal. He did not wish to change the post-unification government. Although Grand Marshal did not wish to change the post-unification government, a new, more direct approach could remedy some of these problems. And so, on the other hand, such a decision may encounter significant opposition. I have the option now to proclaim imperial rule or maintain the status quo. So be it. I'm the emperor. This is a imperial empire now. Wait, let me go back. Hold on. Before we do something like this. This seems like a very crazy decision right here. Status quo. Let me see. Dictator, we have edict fund, decrease pop amenity usage. Imperial, we get more resources from jobs. Let's maintain the status quo. You know what? Terrible Hamster, you called it. I'll do it. Maintaining the status quo, it shall be. Yeah, with us being at war right now, the last thing I need is unstable planets right now. And so back here in physics technology, let's go for that FTL inhibition technology next. We'll be building some of those. We'll be getting some of those up after after this war here, and we start upgrading some of our bases in a moment. And speaking of upgrading, I need energy credits.
Spaceport reports enemy contact.
All right, so here it is. We are taking back. We have all of our systems back under our control. Let's take this system next. I want to see if we are still not able to achieve our war goals here. And I see they're trying to muster up a fleet now, but it won't be enough. No. We haven't lost any of our ships yet, so we're still doing pretty solid right now as well.
Complete.
Only thing is I'm losing some resources, but outside of that, we're good. Uh-oh, and see, this is what I don't want, is the Whisker Warriors, like, making alliances with other empires. And so on top of that, I got this base under my control now. So something stirs on the moon of Boone. Oh, come on, I missed that situation. Oh yeah, preliminary scans indicate that some ancient technology has become active, possibly as a response to our colonization efforts. So several of our top scientists are eager to take a closer look at the moon and have prepared for a special research project. And this is the Left Behind situation. And so if it has anything to do with the changing of orbit of any of my planets, or any kind of radical changes to my my empire's or my planet's ecosystem, then no, we're not doing it. We are not going to do it. Now, I need to hurry up and just See if I can status quo, or not status quo.
Engaging enemy station.
Oh yeah, so now that I do have all these systems, hold up. I got 15 armies now. It is time for an invasion. We are now going to land our armies here. I don't think I have any generals. Yeah, these are all recruitable leaders, but it'll send me over the leader limit. That'll add some severe penalties. And speaking of leaders, whoa, we have our admiral here who has a veteran level. A veteran level. And so you have your level traits, you have like traits, and then you have your veteran level here. And we have three options: aggressor, tactician, or strategist. And I gotta go for that strategist, all right? I'm already looking at it now. Anything that aggressor increases ship weapon damage. Now I gotta go for the build cost and build speed though. I like having a lot of ships here. And so there it is. My admiral has a new veteran level skill. Thank goodness none of my leaders are dying right now. I don't want to jinx myself, but man,
Science division
we're doing pretty good.
Success.
All right, so back here on planet Unity, let's go for, you know what, let's help out the resources here. Let's get maybe an energy grid up on this planet, maybe? I don't know, maybe, can we? Oh, we don't have energy grids. Let's go to planet Boom here. This planet only has 3 pops right now. I can't clear out any of these tile blockers just yet. Can I build one here? Let's see here. What could we use? We could use some more consumer goods. And so maybe we'll get a civilian industry up on this planet and make this our factory world instead. And so the ruined world, this is going to be a new dig site that we are starting just now. And it says that massive, dilapidated structures cover the entire surface of this world. And at one time, this planet must have been home to billions, but now it is empty. Whoever lived here must have left clues about what happened to them, but finding them will require a detailed explanation of the surface. And so we will begin a new dig site here. And for our next technology, hydroponic farming. We finally got our hands on that. And next up, let's go for, let's see.
Reports enemy contact.
Got a couple of options here, but I'm gonna see what's up with this amoeba breeding program. Oh, we could use them as strike craft. That seems okay. Let's go with the interstellar campaigns instead. It's going to give me that war exhaustion and claim influence cost. -10 modifiers for both of those.
Station reports enemy contact.
All right, so they're sending a little fleet here to try and take back their systems. And for some reason, they just backed off. Probably because they see an army heading their way. And they're just like, whoa, whoa, whoa. What is going on here? And so they may get that system back. I'm not sure just yet. We're going to send our fleets back over here, though, to make sure that system is going to be secure. And I don't want this empire being able to build any more anything, really. Also, on top of that, I have some influence right now. We're going to head over here to our claims. Oh, I might just end up conquering them. How the turns have tabled right now. Going from independence to full-blown just conquering them. Like, no, we don't want to be independent now. We want to destroy you. All right, so what are they doing? Oh, look at them. They're just kind of peekabooing right now. They're hanging out outside of my board. They're trying to, look at this. They're going to attack. Now that they know they have enough ships. And so for my science ship, we're just going to go ahead and just research projects in this system for now. FDL intimidation technology is complete, and let's go for basic combat rules next. This is going to unlock a component, and this allows us to designate a specific combat role to our shipboards. For Unity Tech here, next up, oh, I need food. So before we do that, let's go back to my star bases. A lot of these have their building slots open. Hydroponic Bay. Another one for you as well. And honestly, 3 hydroponic bays should be more than enough right now to get my energy credits back on track. I'm going to sell maybe about 10 minerals per month. That should be enough to help me get out of the food deficit here. And let's just buy 100 food for now to avoid any negative situations. All right, so they took their base back. No worries. I got a fleet on the way to just completely annihilate them once again. And then we're going to attack their home system next. And so here he is. Thank you for taking the base. It's going to give me some more leader XP. Let's now head to their home system. Oh, slow the roll here. So they got about 9K worth of power there. Fortunately for me, we are in a federation altogether. And so I'll just travel through one of my federated empire's borders and we'll prepare to attack them again. Now with all these alloys I have, I'm pretty sure I have cruiser technology. And so let's go to our ship designer here and ba-da! A cruiser! And this one has mostly laser weapons on it. We're gonna change all this up. So with this being a bigger ship, we're gonna change the artillery bow, which currently has a large weapon on it. Let's switch it to 2 medium weapons. We're gonna add point defense, and we're gonna add, what do I have right now? I have a medium weapon on it. We're gonna add 2 of the small weapons. I like to completely just change up the designs and all of that stuff here. And so since that one has lasers, this one will go for kinetic weapons. For point defense, I'll go with 1 flak battery and then 1 sentinel point defense. And then we'll go for the scout wing for the strike craft type of weapon. Once again, auto-complete this. Name this the Class 2 design. Save it, and this seems to be working so far. I don't know how effective it may be, but it's working pretty good for me. I'm building 2 different types of ships of every kind. Heading back to our fleet, our fleet manager here, and now let's add another ship type. We're gonna add both cruisers, and so just building 2 of those is going to cost me about 700 alloys. Bring them on. Bring them on. And so right now their war exhaustion's at 100%. Mine is only at 30.
Construction complete.
And so, man, yeah, the battle cats. This was not what I was expecting here. Yeah, we're gonna be keeping an eye on that fleet right now and just kind of seeing which system they want to try and attack here. Ah, of course. And as soon as I move here, they're gonna go this way. I knew it. And so the United Ferellian Concordant Empire has been found. It's a toxoid species. And we're just going to call them alien scum and say, get out of my face. And they will. They might not like that, but that's A-okay. Where is the galactic community? That is the big question. 44 years into the game, I haven't heard anything about it. We got our resources back up here. I would like to have some more alloys. And so let's go to planet Boom. And you know what? Let's add another... I thought I had already researched a energy grid type of building, but it looks like that is not the case. What we could go for instead is maybe another industrial district. And so as my homeworld planet Unity begins to fill up, there it is. Speak of the devil. Yes, this will be a worthy endeavor, and I will definitely join that. We got destroyer hull technology, and let's just keep going in on the... Actually, you know what? Assembly patterns. Increases planetary build speed. Might be going off track here a little bit with tech, but we'll go ahead and research that as well. The energy is starting to go up a little bit more. We were in a worse situation at first. And actually, we can go ahead and just solve this now by adding some food to our monthly trade. And so, I mean, one of the big reasons why we are in a kind of crazy economic kind of situation right now is because we were kind of relying on our overlord for resources. And look at this, they backed off. They don't have the fleet power to compete with even a base that we haven't upgraded just yet. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep my fleet in between these 2 systems. Actually, you know what? I'm sending them back. We're going back to the Parsac system, and I'm gonna leave them right here so that we can meet their fleets dead on. I'm sure they're not about that life and they're gonna run away. But next up, we're gonna go ahead and complete the Supremacy Tradition tree. I'm gonna check out the edict that we get from that. And our first Ascension perk we're gonna go for here is probably gonna lean towards, let's go with technological ascendancy. So since we've been going with tech throughout most of this run, let's just add on to it even further. Hopefully keeping us in this run as long as we can, because like I said, we had a pretty iffy start in the beginning. These guys are definitely not going to let me achieve the war goals with them, but I mean, here in a bit, it's not going to matter, because as soon as my fleets enter this system again, we are about to meet these guys. They're trying to take this base now. Bad idea for these guys. Our fleets are coming in hot. And there it is. They lost again. Easy battle. And so, the Keepers of Knowledge, this is a fallen empire. They're reaching out to us and they say, yes, we've heard it all before. We are the Von Okan Chroniclers, and you are the Commonwealth of Yang. Greetings. Well met. Stay out of our space or face certain doom, and so forth. Now, if you'll excuse us, we're quite busy. And we're just like, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm down with that. You know, you stay in your lane, I'll stay in my lane. Adios. My fleets have once again defended our borders, and now I'm going to push these guys all the way in to their home system. Yes, ultimate tech for ultimate empire. Yes. Actually, we're not going to attack just yet. We have taken some damage. I'm going to wait for these cruisers to catch up to my fleet. I think they have been created already. They sure have. And let's go to our tech first. Let's get the global energy management tech next so that we can increase our energy output. We're going to go ahead and unlock a new council here. It said that I launched this agenda. Oh, here it is. All right, so now that we have expanded our council seat here, oh, we can decide the council position. I gotta go for Lord High Admiral. So the naval capacity is nice, but I got naval cap right now. I've been increasing my naval cap through this run. I don't need to have a council position to do that. I'm gonna go for the Lord High Admiral because it increases our ship starting experience and it increases admiral experience gain. And so I would love to have, even my main ruler right here is an admiral, so his experience will be increased as well. And I have an admiral here who is currently on the council. I could have a battle cat on my council seat, but I think we might have to leave that seat open for a while because most of my leaders are scientists. And so once again, there it is, how important leaders are. And we have a new agenda that we can launch as well. And so let's take a look at the options we have. And let's go for infinite opportunities again. And so there it is. Birth of the Galactic Community is underway. These guys are trying to build another fleet, and if their fleet becomes strong enough to take me on, I might just settle the status quo for now. But while we wait for that, we're going to continue just adding more and more cruisers to this fleet. So there you go. 2 more cruisers inbound, and they'll be reinforcing my main fleet here. Now let's go ahead and grab our armies. And now we've made contact with the TechNet Systems Empire. We're going to say, we're going to keep this one neutral. We'll say we will fight for our right to exist. The Great Meshbin Imperium, same thing, we'll keep these neutral comments. The Galactic Farmers Market, hello, hello. A Star Corp. Okay. And cool. Uh-oh, and McFoogle here has picked up the Substance Abuser trait. Damn it, don't make me do this to Fugel. Well, his leader lifespan will be decreased by 10 years, so it's not the end of the world. Just, yeah, as long as it's not impacting your XP gain, you'll still be allowed as a leader here. But we still got so much debris to research, and I feel like if you destroy a base, does it leave behind debris now? I'm not sure, but we're gonna go ahead and continue researching these systems here. Yeah, leader lifespan is no great if yeah. Yeah, that's the last thing you want to have as a modifier. But the Great Meshman, yo, trying to form a embassy with us, that's kind of rare in this run. With us being xenophobe and just pretty much hostile to every empire nearby. Ooh, and we want to invite the Batoxian Trade League to our federation. That I can vote for. I can say yes, we could allow that. Now let's go to the Galactic Community and let's see what's going on here. What in the world is going on here? Let's start with let's go with some military stuff. The Ready Shield, increasing diplomatic weight from fleet power, support. Let's go to the contacts tab as well. And I just want to see, these guys are overwhelming because of their economic power. Okay. But can they beat me in battle though? That's the question. What about that fleet power? What does that say? Right now, it looks like we're pretty much in the middle ground right now. And again, we got our fleets hanging out here. It is time to invade the Battle Cats planets. Let's move in on Parsac 2 and land the armies.
Taking evasive action.
And so association status has been offered to the Batoxians. I don't know if that they're not in the Federation, but they're associated with us. We're on part 2 of the Ruined World Archaeological Dig Site, and it says now, that after much fruitless sitting through the ruins, a number of clues directed our search towards remains of a kind of planetary data processing and storage center. If we can find a way to gain access to whatever records remain, they will be invaluable for unraveling this planet's mysterious past. Good. Very good. Okay, and so after that's nice. Man, all this stuff is just kind of... Whoever said it before, I can't remember. It might have been... I can't remember who it was, but someone said this game feels like a brand new game. And they were not lying, because just, man, just the game just has a different feel to it now. And I'm liking this a lot. And so here we go. We got a invasion underway.
Ground forces are dropping on target.
Our armies are on world. Let's see what happens here.
Battle debris secured.
Man, they have... What in the world? All right, I'm disengaging. Retreat. So I'm doing pretty well with fleet combat, but I'm struggling to actually invade the planets. And so, you know what I think I'm gonna do instead? Instead of just going directly in, landing species on worlds, we're gonna grab the fleets here and let's start bombarding. Like, you guys want to play this game? We can play that game.
Science Division reports a new
Death from
breakthrough.
above. And so the orbital bombardment of this world behind us has sparked our council to discuss how we should respond in the hypothetical scenario of a surrender. So we can decide if we can allow them to surrender. I'm going to say allow their surrender. This is a policy on orbital surrender acceptance is set to allowed. And so whenever you guys want to surrender, just let us know. We'll stop destroying your planet.
Science Division reports
But yeah, right now we're going to
success.
try and weaken these armies
Debris secured.
before we land on it. And then if we have enough time to, we'll try to come back and take it. All right, and so next up here, let's go with that long-range mineral scanners technology to increase that mining station output. And let's go with the basic cloaking fields technologies. That way we can see if there's any
Special project
sketchy
complete.
ships from other empires that are trying to spy around
Science Division
in my
reports a
galaxy.
new
Now,
breakthrough.
where the Whisker Warriors are going, where this fleet's heading to, I'm not 100% sure. I wonder, are they in a war with
Special
someone
project
else?
complete.
Nope, they're only at war with us, but I don't know where they're sending their fleets to at the moment. Next up for Society Tech, let's go for... Got some options here. We're a little low on food. Let's just knock out food processing. This may not impact my food right away. Oh yeah, so this is a building though. But if we need to build that on maybe my relic world, we could look into that. Actually, better yet, I know what we could do. So I am selling food as well. I could stop selling the food too. But let's go to my bases here.
Council agenda available.
More hydroponic base on the way. Just like that.
Battle debris
It's magical.
secured.
All right, so another one of my agendas is no longer on cooldown. Right now we are starting the infinite opportunities agenda, but I might switch it to maybe something else. Nope. I see no militaristic agendas right now, so disregard that. We'll hold off. I still have a council seat that is open, but I don't have enough members yet to assign a new, oh, no, don't go that way. Okay, thank goodness. Yeah, we're gonna have my ships continue bombarding this world here. Let's go to my shipyard, because we need some more armies here. Oh, is this a renowned paragon? This is Ketes, scion of Vargos. Or Vagros, and it says, on turning 20 years old, Exekides is ready to assume the responsibilities of adulthood. Now, in the time since his resuscitation, he has absorbed our teachings with a fervor and determination. Despite his prodigious skills and a boundless intellect, he remains humble. That's good. And it says, in the time since his oh wait, I've already read that part. Science has long been his passion, fueling his drive to uncover the truth of his vast past, and well as the purpose of his broken relic he was found with. To his peers, he is simply known as Ketes. It is time to plan his next step, and here we have it, a legendary paragon. Holy moly. That is excellent right there. And so he says, hello, Standing tall, Kedes observes the situation and his own response to it. His gaze falls to his hands. They are remarkably steady. He has prepared for this day. I am ready. And we have 3 options on how we can respond to him. He is also a scientist with the erudite trait that gives a lot of modifiers for technology. He has the Nebula Pass trait, giving him 10 extra years of leader lifespan. He also gets a science ship effect, increasing sublight speed. Time spent missing in action is decreased, and archaeology excavation speed is increased by 25%. And he gives us an extra 4 food per month. I say greetings. He says, he nods and takes a deep breath. He says that I have dreamed of this day. I've anticipated it for as long as I can remember. I stand ready and willing to serve. Good to hear. Well, there will be enough time for that, but first, what do you seek? And he says, what does everyone seek? To know themselves, to understand their place in the universe. Yo, Atlas, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Give me 1 second. I'll read your message after the situation. And so I believe the key lies with the relic. With your aid, I can commit myself to recovering the remaining pieces, but do not mistake me. This is no vain quest for selfhood. I'm convinced that the power of this object will prove a great boon to our people. He pauses. I'm indebted to you for saving my life. I need to find answers, and I need your help. I enlist him. Nice. And so, yo, he has his own little voice. That is so badass. All right. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to have to drop one of my leaders here. Atlas Galactic says, good evening, everyone. I hope you're doing well, even though I'm doing well too. So anyways, how's it going? Well, welcome. Yo, Atlas, today we are playing Stellaris Galactic Paragons. We are at war with our overlord, and we are winning. We are winning. And so we are actually, I don't know if we're going to be able to just completely conquer the species, flip the tables around. Maybe the vassal becomes the overlord, but we're going to see what happens here in a bit. Right now, though, we just got a legendary scientist, and I'm going to go to the scientist I have now, and probably this one right here, who is the least experienced. Uh-oh, sorry guys, my camera's died again. I'm going to switch it off for a second and let it cool off while we continue this run here. My bad about that. But we're going to go ahead and dismiss this leader so that we are not over our leader capacity. And we're going to assign this new legendary scientist to a science ship to have him explore the galaxy. So I actually want to go back to my leaders here. Look at that. Oh my goodness, that is absolutely gorgeous here. Man, and so now we have a legendary leader, and I gotta assign him to my head of research. Actually, let me see how we rank this here. And so this is my head of research right now. I could have him do it, and I think I have to. He's just so good. The only thing is though is that his leader skill is not the highest. So right now what we'll do is we'll just have him go around and here, let me see. What does the head of research do? Research speed is by 2. Okay, so let's wait a bit before we have him take up our head of research position. I'm curious what a legendary leader will do, but I want to wait. I want to have him be like, in his prime when he's doing this stuff. And so, yeah. Good to hear, Atlas Galactus. Yeah, this is today the release of Galactic Paragons, and so this is new DLC that just came out, and we are in a very interesting situation here. Very interesting, and so we're trying to get our independence back. This war is pretty much everything but over right now. Oh, I wonder if they're trying. I got to be careful with my Paragon out here as well, because if he dies, that's a Paragon gone. That's a goner there, and so I still need to fill in this position here.
Complete.
I don't have enough. What am I thinking of? Oh, okay, Paragon. And so I'm not going to worry about that yet because we have a situation here. The relic's influence. So upon initial investigation of the relic, Kedes has reported an unusual experience. After physical contact, visions have appeared in his mind, images of people and places, memories of a long-forgotten past. Although he has yet to discern their full meaning, some of these visions depict real locations. Kedes is calling for a special project to explore them. Curious, and this is going to add 3 points of interest. And man, look at all this debris still around. Let's get all this researched. Why can I not research this? Oh, because there's nothing there. Okay, and so cool stuff going on with the Paragon. Let's see, what else do we have going on? Let's go back to our planets again, say hello, get some jobs flowing here. The Senate floor is now in session. This is the first time this has happened in the galactic community. We'll see what resolution is being voted on in here in just a moment. But back on planet Unity, I only have 2 jobs available right now. And so what I'm gonna do here is let's go ahead and get 2 more research labs up. Actually, let's get an energy grid up first, and then another research lab. Yeah, since my energy credits are just incredibly low right now, we'll get that whole situation squared away. And then with the research labs, that'll be enough to help me acquire more tech here. But in the meantime, though, let's go to our station. I want to make sure that I'm still building more armies here because we have a lot. And when I say a lot, I mean a whole lot of minerals right now. And so there goes 20 armies on the way. We'll get to work on building those now. I think that'll have a huge upkeep going on with my species here. And where are these points of origin at, I wonder? Let's go to our situations here. I want to see where this can be located. So this is the relic. Oh, so this is just a situation that you can research in the tab there. And sure, we'll go ahead and get that started right away. Outside of that, yeah, we are just waiting for this war with the Battle Cats to be over. We're in the year 2248. We've made some progress in this run so far. Hopefully you guys are enjoying. If you are watching this on YouTube, please feel free to leave a like, a comment, subscribe. Any kind of interaction helps my channel grow a little bit more. And let's go for that naval capacity for our next technology. And here's a YouTube link to that. We are currently streaming there as well. And so the game's still going. We are getting an army, a much bigger army set to go. And this time we will not. Oh, let's check this planet out because we've been bombarding it for some years now. 17% devastation on this planet. Their armies are starting to, oh yeah, they're taking losses right now. They have 7 armies on this planet to defend them. How long will they be able to do this? There's no telling. I don't even see their armies anywhere anymore. Let me see what my fleet power is looking like. 9.9k. Okay, so maybe we could attack this base. We could. Or we could maybe build. Here, let me sell some minerals here so that we have energy credits. Let's sell more. Even more. There we go. And so what I'm gonna do with all of that, here, we'll sell some food as well. I'm gonna buy a bunch of alloys here. And I want my fleet power to be way over this Poglo starbase here. And so before we do that, let's go ahead and have my scientist just continue. Actually, there's nothing really to continue right now other than automatically exploring whatever else is out there. Oh, so there's nothing to explore right now. Copy that. Well, in this case, we will go back to our system sector here, and we'll go ahead and start assisting in research on planet. Oh, yeah, assist research. There we go. Especially on our home world that has a lot of research labs. Uh-oh. Low Federation cohesion. What's going on here? Our cohesion's low. No worries, though. I actually am planning on this. I'm hoping for this Federation to be a little weak here because then that gives me a chance to just kind of rule everyone. And so my scientist here as well has nothing to research. In that case, I'm going to have them go to our home system instead and research there. And so once this scientist gets to the system, I'm going to replace the scientist that is in this ship with the legendary one and just have them assist in researching right now. And then what I might do is
Science division.
I'm going to go ahead and disband this science ship right now, because what I'm going to do here in a bit is I'm probably going to disband, or not disband, but get rid of another scientist here. And so let's go to this science ship, Mr. Alexei. We're going to replace you with the legendary scientist, and now, since they are right here next to the planet, assist in research, and that'll help them gain some XP as well. Research station output is going to be my next physics technology. And now I have an idle leader here. He has the paranoid trait. That's impacting his ability to research faster. Atlas Galactica says, by the way, I'm planning on playing Space Engineers on my PS5 tomorrow early because I pre-ordered it, which is my day before the 11th of this month. Nice. Very nice. That sounds like a fun plan right there. Hopefully you enjoy that. And here we go. We are dismissing him. He is 75 years old too, so he's probably not going to be around for much longer anyway. And hopefully I don't jinx my main ruler here, who is also... Oh, cool. So they actually show the death chance. What? That's crazy. They're showing the chances of your leader dying here. And so that's pretty cool. Cool stuff here. My leader has a pretty low chance of dying right now. And so let me go over here and turn this bad boy back on. They always have? True, but I feel like I've never seen the no, I didn't know that. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm behind on that then. My bad. That is not a new feature then. According to chat, that has still been a feature in the game. I said something wrong on my YouTube video yesterday and someone called me out on it, and so my bad. I don't intend to spread misinformation. Just sometimes I see something and I think it's new, but it's new to me and not to the actual game. And so yeah, here Theodore Zuma though, 75 years old. That's pretty old. Pretty old. But no worries though. We got a couple of armies on the way here. I mean, we got 12 right now. Let me see what is left here. And back with our legendary leader, it says our ongoing research into the broken relic discovered with Exekides has hit a roadblock. Given how many pieces are missing, we can only speculate on its true purpose. However, based on the anomalous readings we've recorded while in close proximity, there is some reason to conclude that the object has impact on space-time. Okay. Yeah, gaming brain, yeah, but yeah, again, I completely didn't even know that. And so right on for letting me know that is old news. And here on Planet Boom, let's get another housing district or a city district up. And let's look for maybe something we could use, like a... Do I have that energy grid tech yet? Here we go. We'll go ahead and get this set up on this world as well. Gaming Brain says, basically you could always see death chances as a percentage by hovering over leader age in the leader screen, but it was always such a meh thing given the leaders were basically just a bundle of traits. I'm not surprised you missed it. Okay. Yeah, those small features that might have skimmed past me and I didn't catch it there. But what I did just catch here is that my empire size just reached 100. And cool stuff. Oh, and we might be on the way of finding the Omni Codex. Here we have the ruined world situation, and it says, once we have found an entrance to the data center and forced passage through the wreckage, it was a surprisingly easy task to reactivate. I just bit my lip and it hurt kind of bad. An interface with computer systems. And then it says self-repairing circuits and leaning algorithms quickly came online to restore limited functionality and communicate with our own computers. Now, the cause for this burst of activity quickly became clear. Planet Boom was once the capital of a machine empire known as the Omni Codex. Named for their driving purpose, the Omni were a hybrid of robots and cyborgs who had attempted to assimilate samples of all biological life in the galaxy in order to prevent their extinction in the face of unknown galactic calamity. Continue searching then. Wow, and so we may be on the path of finding the Omni Codex. Holy moly. And again, guys, the Great Kroll Confederation Empire has been found. We're just gonna call them alien scum. Get out of my face. We are the Commonwealth of Yang. Man, the Batoxians are kind of big. We got an extra 10% from mining output, and let's go for that habitability. Integrated cybernetics, sure. Increase the ability to colonize more worlds here because we're about to have another one under our control now. Let's go back and take a quick look at my fleet here, who is still bombarding planet Parsax 2. Just gonna check up. Oh, they only got 2 armies left. Now is better than ever to prepare a full-blown invasion part 2. Landing these armies on these worlds, it is ours for the taking. And so let's look at our opinion map mode of the galaxy here. Okay, and it's pretty neutral right now. The Batoxians are kind of iffy about us. The other 2 members of our federation are pretty chill. Made another first contact there. Tim Curry Space Exodus on pretty good terms as well. Guys, I think we have another guest. I think there's another guest joining us right now. Let me switch back to our Empire map mode. Check this out. Whoa. A factorator. Shulden here is a renowned paragon. And it says here that the aliens is encased in grudging life support unit. Thick fluid sloshes around the tubes and vents, causing his speech to emerge in a wet glulge. Your industrial plants are a disgrace? Okay. And I'm gonna say, yo, explain yourself. He says, you could benefit from my expertise. Let me show you the meaning of efficiency. The alien tentacles twitch wetly against the helmet glass. Reward the strong, cool the weak. The galaxy has no shortage of workers. I will bring them to you. They will work or they will die, and the profits will flow. Yo, you're speaking my language right now. I'm going to enlist this character, and again, we are going to get rid of another. And so I need to find somewhere to assign this leader. And so he is a governor. Okay, and so let's find a planet here. Planet Boom has a governor, and Planet Unity has a governor. Now, what I'm gonna do here is, okay, so McFugel is okay here, but I'm gonna actually switch him to Planet Boom. And then on Planet Unity, I'm gonna add our new factorator, Shaladun. And so here he is, and he's going to help. He's going to give us extra unity from employed pops, more society research from employed pops, and trade value from employed pops. He has the forge focus that gives more alloys from jobs. And then he has the artisan upkeep decrease and metallurgist upkeep decrease. Actually, I feel like he would be pretty good on Planet Boom instead. And so yeah, we're gonna move him back. Can I not do that? There we go. So Planet Boom is going to be actually perfect for him. And then for our homeworld, we're going to keep McFugel here. There it is. And so for our next Ruin World dig site, it says that a roving crusher droid set up to ambush unwary explorers was encountered by our archaeologist, and everyone managed to escape the rampaging robot, but it is now tirelessly patrolling the only way forward. I need 100 energy credits. Forge focus threw me off for a second. My brain straight switched to Ford Focus. Funny thing here, I used to drive a Ford Focus, and it was gold colored, and I hated it because everybody knew it was me. Wherever I went driving, people would just know that that was me there. And so, yeah, I used to have a Ford Focus. It was a good car, don't get me wrong, just god awful. It was an ugly color. And so we're gonna go ahead and dismiss this leader right here, who is a governor. So thank you for your service. You are no longer needed in the Commonwealth of Yang. And this time, let's get I gotta go to this council seat here. The Lord High Admiral. And so we're going to need a admiral. So back to our leaders we go. We're gonna go to all the admiral characters that are recruitable. And let's see what we got here. If there's one that I can go for, I'm gonna be looking for in particular. Actually, this might work. This is Alessandro Di Bartolomei. He has the aggressive level 2 trait, and that gives him some extra ship fire rate and ship weapon damage. Yes, hiring this leader we shall do, and we are going to put him on the council right away. Perfect. And so now our council has 4 members in it. Oh man, at least the gas mileage was decent. Yes. Yeah, that ruler gave us a good run. That governor was pretty solid. And so here we have it, Alessandro, our new ruler, or our new council member. Yo, Drongbeard356, thank you for the follow, and welcome to our Stellaris Galactic Paragons. I now grant you the status of Alpha, the energy of Yang, and the ability to delete all elites. Thank you for the follow, and welcome to our Stellaris Galactic Paragon stream. We are hopefully here soon to be ending a war against our overlord. We started off with a slow start, but yo, This is looking like a comeback. And now they want to declare war against the Car Swarm. I'm going to vote no again until this war is finished. I'm not joining another war with this Federation until the one I'm in is over. I think Planet Parsec. Okay, it's still not getting invaded just yet. I got my armies on the way. They are 2 systems away here, and we are about to invade the Battle Cats planets. I got a leader that is... Something was in my face. I got a leader that is leveled up. Oh, and this is our head of research. Man, she has a lot of skills right now. Or she's had a lot of level ups. And so let's go for that maniacal research speed modifier. Sweet. And there we go. She has the maniacal trait. Wonderful. All right, so here on planet Boom, man, those resources went up. That is for sure. And so now I think I can start adding... Oh, the planet has surrendered. Wow. Guys, so I didn't even have to send my army on that world. They surrendered because they were getting bombarded. And so now this planet is under my control. Now, this is up to the Battle Cats here. They can surrender. We could settle the status quo, but they're not trying to surrender. And so, yeah, that was something new right there. So if you're bombarding their planet, there's a... Okay, wait a minute, let me rephrase. This is new to me, okay? I don't know if it's new in-game, but I set my stance here so that when we're bombarding their planet, once they're tired of it, they're like, yo, no more, we surrender. And so they just straight up surrendered that world there. And Pepe God Charge, I think I said, hopefully I didn't butcher your name, but I now grant you the status of Alpha, the energy of Yang, and the ability to delete all elites. Thank you for the follow and welcome to our Stellaris stream. We just conquered one of our overlord's planets. And next up, we are probably going to get ready to grab another cruiser here. You know what? Let's just leave them with 1 system. How about that? We'll settle the status quo here. Settle it. Let's see what's left. We're going to be getting 6 of their systems and 1 of their planets. Here we go. And so the offer for peace has been sent. If they do not accept it, we're just going to conquer the last planet they have left.
Science Division reports success.
And there it is. The circumstances dictate that we put an end to this war. The Commonwealth of Yang has better things to do than pursue this conflict indefinitely. We will accept it for now, and boom! Look at that. The Whisker Warriors are of no more. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Alpha Yang Delete. This is our Stellaris Commonwealth of Yang playthrough. We went from being a pesky little vassal that was pretty inferior to most other empires to dominating our overlord, destroying them in a battle, in a war, conquering almost all of their systems, taking not only... Oh, they still have this planet over here. I forgot about this world, other world. This was our planet here, but they still have that. We'll take that later on down the line. Let's maybe just look at some last things here before we make any moves here. They definitely will not accept subjugation, so that's for sure. But yeah, we've conquered our overlords. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. Thank you so much for everybody that's watching this from Twitch. YouTube, I'm going to be turning the chat off now, so if you comment, I will not see you. But thank you so much for watching my stream on YouTube. If you are watching it there, let's go to Twitch here. And I just want to see who... You know, I have a button here on my stream deck. And I'm going to see if there's anybody that is live right now. Oh, I see someone. I want to see if, how does this work? If I push that button, what does that do?
Senor Mayor, with this tower, I will make Pisa world famous. And you...
You're gonna see towers like this in Rome.
Oh, I think it opened up the stream behind my scenes here. I was like, what am I hearing right now? I'm hearing an ad. My bad, guys. Let me close all that. There we go. I was like, wait, so that button opens up somebody else's stream on Twitch. And so my bad. Let's go back. We are going to be dropping a raid for someone that's has been giving me a lot of shout outs in my past couple of runs. And so there we go, guys. We're dropping a raid for Zoe Monroe. Please say hello, hang out, have some fun. Tomorrow we will be back with some more Stellaris Galactic Paragons, Commonwealth of Yang. What else can we conquer? Until then, I'm heading out. Guys, see you later.